That's just what happened.
Okay, so basketballs are actually flat.
That's true. I saw a picture of it.
Emerald,
Basketballs are
Emerald
flat.
posted. Yeah, if anyone would like to explain his theory, I'll be listening.
It's
Okay,
not
so we
my
killed
theory,
him.
damn it.
Okay, there he is. God to him, rest in peace. Soon we will destroy the empire. I am now canonizing that April is a flat earther.
Did you guys know that? Did you guys know that
I'm
Pokeballs are
curious
flat?
that sentence.
Did you guys know that Pokeballs are flat?
Yeah, Pokeballs are flat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because like if you like do this and like you just get right here and like you see like there's curves right here, right? Like there's curves,
Yeah.
but then like you look here,
And then there's no curves,
there's
yeah.
just it's just flat. You see?
Mm-hmm.
Flat.
It's Pokeballs are flat.
Also flat.
So
If you
when are we getting
see
like night lights that look like the Pokeballs from Detective Pikachu?
I haven't
Or
seen
the,
Detective
like
Pikachu
the
yet.
Pokeball. There's fucking like a Pokeball in the whole damn movie.
I've been
But
I've
it's
been
so
fucking
cool.
I've been fucking blind for the past 2 weeks. I can't go watch Detective Pikachu.
Just get the described video.
That's true. Give me 1 second. Ugh. Say hi to everybody, guys.
Hi, everybody, guys.
please help me. I have been held hostage for the last 15 days. If I'm not freed, they'll take all my Bitcoin, please.
I'm gay.
Does that have to do with the Bitcoin or
No, just filthiness.
statement? Statement.
I'm gay for waifus.
Yeah, but same. I get that. I get that so much.
Wah.
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 Wah. Wah. I'm gonna win.
I got a package.
Yeah, you do.
I got a package full of Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Oh, never mind.
Also, my dick. Anyway,
Joker, look. We have more money.
Lindo gives 200 bits saying blue. So about that lava lamp. What lava lamp? So what's going on, Seradim? What's going on, Lindo? What's going on, Eclipse? What's going on, Saiyan? What's going on, Power of Luck? What's going on, Twinkings? What's going on, Snake Slash? What's going on, Censor Ice Heart? What's going on, the Power of Luck? And what's going on, our Lord Crimson? How are you guys doing? Today we're here going to play episode 32 of the Pokemon Breakthrough RP. I believe this is currently the largest RP I'm doing, like on the channel. Like it is still like the
Longest going on.
the longest going one because I keep on missing Wednesdays.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, like even if you count the like backstory games for the Wednesday game, like I'm pretty sure Pokemon is now like
New guy.
far beyond it. Because I keep on missing Wednesday games because I keep on getting sick, and stuff like that.
Honestly, I think we're better than them.
Our Lord Crimson just subscribed at tier 3. This is their
Oh, shit.
11th month being subscribed. They can actually use the thumbs up emote, but he never will because no one likes that emote.
No one likes it about. They just like to shame you.
No
to the
one
point
likes
that someone
using.
like physically
Joker, look.
bought subscriptions so everyone could shame you.
Yeah, nobody likes using the thumbs up. Nobody wants to use that one, which is why
I'm
it is
telling
my
you-
level 3 emote. Because I don't want to waste a slot for it with like the ones everybody
New
has.
guy. Did you know
But like even on my even on the regular like Discord, nobody uses it but me. So like why not? You know what I mean? And then this to say different from that, Crimson puts it down like a ton of times, and then Ronan gives me a subscription with a Twitch Prime for the 4th month. Thank you very much, Ronan. We also had another thing here from Fisherman Andrew, gave $2. Of course, you have to start as soon as I snag a fish. Inspiration to Reina. All right, Reina will have some rain inspiration.
Hooray!
Sounds good. Sounds good. My dudes, couple of things are different. They may not seem different, but there are a couple of things different with the things that are on the board right now. First off, we still have the background because my eyes are still hurting and I don't want to go back to the really bright background. But first things first, the art on the thing. We have on the left of most of the Pokemon here, we have Fomal drawing with her right hand, and on the right we have Fomal drawing with her left hand. So they're all just having a good old time looking at their doodle boys. The only ones different are these halves where their lefts and rights are different again.
Listen, I never said I was consistent. Paid to be consistent.
Do you like Duke? 'Cause I like Duke.
They're having a very important conversation.
They're having a very important conversation. A very, very important conversation indeed. However, we also have, going to everybody's things. First off, no Piplup sheet still. I decided not to give Piplup a sheet until they leave Sinnoh. Also, I've been blind, so I don't want to do that. But I have updated everybody's sheets. So we have Larvesta getting their updates because they had a bunch of updates. They have gotten the Swarm ability, as well as have gotten a new move, Silver Wind, which is pretty good. So Larvesta's got some pretty good stuff going on for him. Their stats were also raised. We got Biggie Smalls over here, who got a single upgrade last time, upgraded his stats, and also got Thick Fat because he rolled pretty low for the ability, but it's still like 3 abilities on a Pokemon is still freaking broken. Like, look at that. Look how many abilities he has. Look at all the defenses he has is the main thing. He takes no damage from grass type moves and half damage from fire and ice type moves, which already are half damage to him whenever he evolves into a Marill. He's just not going to take damage and dish out all the damage. It's going to be great.
He punch.
We also have Vivi with a, I believe, the third and last actual like prestige that he was going to get, because the other 2 prestiges, of course, just do stats until 5, at which point there's no more stat ups. He had gotten a new move. He had gotten a move that he cannot learn naturally. He got Tri-Attack. Because Vivi already had 4 moves, we had to get rid of Swift for it. But Vivi has Tri-Attack. It does just as much damage as Takedown does, only it's special attack based instead of attack based. It can also burn, freeze, or paralyze a target on a 19+. The effects may change depending on which element the attack is. So Tri-Attack is a normal type move, so the RKS mutation could potentially work with that and change the secondary effects. So it's pretty cool. Vivi's pretty cool. We have over here, one of these got prestige as well. If we go over to Colonel. I keep saying Colonel, I don't know why. That's how it's spelled, but like I know better than to say it like that. And at that point, we just got it was the first one, so we got Early Bird. Meaning sleep conditions will last 2 turns maximum on Colonel, where normally the maximum can be up to 5. So Colonel, he's gonna be that Early Bird. He's like, nah, I don't want to be like that. He also got some HP, which is pretty good, and I believe less individuality. I think you lowered that. I think that's what happened. We go over here. We'll save that one for last. We go over here to Barry, who did indeed get a prestige. At which point they had gotten Ice Punch. The target is punched with Icy Fist, and it does decent damage. It may seem like a little bit underwhelming compared to Tri-Attack, but this was only Barry's second prestige. So the third prestige is usually a little bit better.
Yeah.
But, it's a pretty good move. Ice Punch is still pretty good. It is the strongest move Barry has right now.
It's fucking awesome. I'm so hyped for it.
And
I'm gonna
finally,
freeze people with it.
And finally, we have Milkshake, you see. And Milkshake was brought up to +5 last game. So we don't have to actually go over what Milkshake does, I don't think. I don't think we have to actually zoom in and see anything with that. We can just move on. What do you guys think? You guys think that's good?
Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I think I want to get into this.
Thank you, Squeaky Note, for following. Do-do-do-do. So yeah, you guys, yeah. Power of Luck says neat. I'm like, okay, so yeah, nobody wants to actually see the milkshake, so that's fine. Let's just go back over here to the things going on. Do-do-do-do. So with all that being said, on the last time, you guys had finished the contest, correct? Who would be the best person to talk about that? Well, since I've had Aaron do it the past like 2 times, I think we're gonna have Eric do this one. You are really low. Yeah. Like super low. I don't even think you have a microphone right now.
I don't even hear him.
I barely hear him because I have a headset on. Speak again.
Hello? Hello.
Hello. We can now hear you through Aaron.
Yeah, I turned my mic on to voice activity, so that might be a way to do it. Yeah, your mic doesn't seem like it's picking anything. I turned you on and up to max, and I still can't hear you through yours.
Bizarre. This is gonna be really, really awkward.
Put that right there.
Okay. Last time. Is it better now?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Okay. I'm making do, man.
Yeah, man, it's fine.
Fucking. Last time, Keanu went to the contest, and he kicked some butt.
Mm-hmm.
With the help of some sexy juice. Still kind of weird that they called the result even after it was revealed that there was cheating involved. But anyway,
There was accusations.
yeah. But yeah, he won, which was really cool. We realized there was cheating because Lord Sexy Juice of Bitchtown was like
Pheromone?
Pheromone. That's her name.
That's her name now.
Sprayed her daughter's Crobat with juice to help her win, and it didn't work, and she got all pissy about it.
Crime doesn't pay.
And then
Unless
bitching
you're in
about
Team
the
Breakthrough.
crime not paying doesn't pay either.
Unless you're in Team Breakthrough.
It's, I guess, yeah. And fucking Evelyn was embarrassed in front of an audience of people, so that was fun. And that Miss Pheromone went to jail, like she fucking deserves. And her daughter.
Why is Sir
Uma,
Castellet over at
Look,
her?
we have
Did
more
somebody
money.
throw Sir Castellet at her? Get back over there.
But yeah, Puma went to the jail
Yes, you did.
to talk to see what was going on, and she was gonna take the fall for her mom for the stabbing of the Pokemons. But we were like, no, because you're nice.
Yeah.
She's not.
after some deliberating.
After some deliberating and the fucking God giving us the answer.
Thanks, God.
Thanks, thanks God.
Hey, God, thank you.
And yeah, so we snitched on her ass because fuck her. And now hopefully her daughter's not gonna get in no trouble. And then Keanu's going on a date with his girl, his Poke girl,
Yeah, he is.
and that's
Just
all that.
him and Ducky.
That's the Poke girl.
That's a pretty good thing what happened last time. And Setzer Iceheart, you didn't have to do that, but thank you very much. All hail to new stream boss, may forever he reigns. Prestige for Barry
fuck
sounds
did I
really
miss?
cool. That's $60 from Setzer Iceheart. Give prestige
Mamma
to Barry.
mia.
I was gonna go back to Setzer. I just wanted to make people sad. So, without having any further ado for Milkshake over here, because of his last several prestiges, he is up to 90 health, which is insane for what he is. To be fair, I also thought about doing something else, but I felt like if I did that something else right now, it would take away from what the other things that he's getting. So I decided to do that something else later, maybe in Kanto. However, as we see, has some pretty good defense now too, which is pretty freaking sweet. But as we can see, as well with Simple and Unaware, which are the two abilities he has right now, Milkshake has just obtained the ability Pressure. This Pokemon can emit a powerful force that draws in powerful foes. Cause the out of combat ability of Pressure allows you to fight more powerful foes whenever you're looking for random encounters. This force has a small chance to negate similar effects around it by rolling against the opponent's ability. No modifiers are used on the roll. Highest roll wins out. If both rolls are a tie, a new roll is made. So what this means is that first off...
This means is that Bidoof is so thick that he now has a center of gravity.
He shows up on the bridge and everything gets all fucked up. It's Bidoof.
Note that it says Pokemon can emit a powerful force.
Passively doing it. Just
Just shaking everything around him.
But what this mainly means is, you guys remember that ability that happened to you guys a while back that kind of destroyed half of your party that was below 50 health?
Yeah, I remember.
Bidoof
that.
has a chance of negating stuff like that.
Oh.
He is so fat. He can negate gravity.
If Bidoof is out whenever stuff like that happens, he has a chance of flat out negating that.
No, I am fat. I am. I'm gonna draw eyebrows on him. He is that big
Bidoof
chunky.
turning more and more like Kumoko from I'm a Spider, So What? They're adorable. Shows like
Just
the
like
perspective of
imagine-
someone looking at
just like
black,
imagine-
just
just-
glowing eyes.
Like, imagine Milkshake, and then all of a sudden he gets like fucking a Kenpachi aura around him, and that's what he is. Oh man.
Jesus Christ! Okay.
Oh wait, Setzer, you did that donation to power up Ducky to plus. What donation? What are you talking about?
Power up Ducky? Ducky's
Already at +5. Oh yeah, I know that was still. It says prestige for Barry in the last one. I got confused. Sorry, Setzer, I got confused. But yes, that is our boy. That is our boy Milkshake. The fucking JoJo thing.
It's shitty, I know.
Gotta add the smile that it comes with every signature you can't. There you go. Ready?
Can twirl his little mustache. All
So
the way
yes, while we're on the subject, before we move on with the actual campaign, because Barry got a thing there, this will make Barry's third prestige. At which point I will have her roll to see if she gets anything this time, or if she gets it at her +5, or +4, whatever. But before we do that, where do you want to put these?
Let's see here. Barry's looking pretty good. I think to be really good about this, I gotta do one in there for defense, one for special defense, and yeah.
One attack. All right, roll me a D8, my dude. Do you have a D8 over here? You don't have a
I
D8.
have a
over here.
D8.
Oh yeah, you do. That's right there.
It's a 1 peso shit.
All right, go ahead and roll me that D8, my dude. See if Barry. Looking at your table for this. On your table for this, I give this option out to everybody. It landed on shiny. You could either keep that, or you can roll again.
I'm gonna roll again. I don't need a shiny yet. Also, I don't think it would make sense for Barry to have shiny.
It doesn't make sense for anybody, but that's what these rolls are for.
Mm,
It's this godly intervention we're talking about. All right, 4.
true.
Because as we all know, Arceus has been following our journey closely.
I mean, I'm right here. I'm kidding.
Walks through an interdimensional gate like, hello, my children. Like, oh, fuck.
Okay.
NPC Lee yeets out of a corner. He's like, fight me right now. Just disintegrates. Reappears on a boat. He's like,
At
Fair.
this point, we have another one that is for a unique ability. However, this unique
Yo.
ability is a +4 ability, not a +5 ability. So this
Oh.
will be something that will show up whenever Barry reaches +4. It still is much stronger than a +3 unique ability.
Yeah.
But it is a +4 ability. We won't see that until Barry reaches +4.
All right.
However, it is going to be a unique ability similar to the other ones. Slightly less powerful than something like Battle Bond or Pressure, but it's still going to be a unique one that Barry would not have been able to have before.
Yeah, that sounds perfect to me.
Okay,
Barry's
we'll get to
attack's
that
getting
later.
pretty high. I guess you could say she's getting juiced. Keep going.
With all that being said, my dudes. I mean, the chat has more of a godly power than Blue. How about you shut up? I'm kidding. My dudes. A lot of
Okay.
you have decided to stay over at the police station to provide witness for what just happened. Potentially not letting Fuma or the mom know exactly who did these things, or letting her know. Who fuck cares? However, as you guys are all doing that, as you guys will be giving your testimonies to the police for what just transpired over at the contest, we do have Keanu over here.
I do like the idea of like a court document video of just Skitty sitting there with a black bar over the eyes. Like,
You know, I didn't really want to come forward with this, but I felt it was important.
It's just like they're like, is that fucking Skitty talking?
I just like the idea of them attempting to censor the talking Skitty so as not to reveal their identity.
Arai gave $2. Why are you trying to make people unhappy, Blue? That's my job. Inspiration to Varric's rival.
Yay, Francis!
Francis. Sorry, that's one for Francis and one for Reyna. I have to remember that. Anyway. Reyna has her own inspiration over here somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Do-do-do.
Don't rain on my parade.
I'm
Reyna
gonna ta-
on
I'm
my
gonna-
parade.
I'm gonna take one away for that. I'm kidding. I think it might be in here. Is it in here? It's not in here. I'm dumb. Is it in here? It's probably in here. It is in here. She has a mispiration. So that will be one more mispiration. Do-do-do. And I will be sure to remember the one for Francis. With that being said, you guys go up onto the dining boat. As the two of you made your way up onto said dining boat, you go and try to find a good place to sit down. Keanu, this is technically your first date. What's going on right now? What's going on with you?
I love boats. I think the food here is gonna be excellent.
Do you have any ideas of what to do? Is there anything you want to do as the two of you are about to sit down?
I have no idea what I'm doing.
As the two of you go to sit down, I'm gonna roll really quick for Reyna. You know what? She doesn't fucking know either. I was gonna have her do something funny and have her like go over to your seat and push your seat in for you,
Oh, no.
but she just goes and awkwardly sits down. As the two of you look to each other, as the two of you sit down, eventually, like, Ducky's just sitting there like, I don't even know why I'm here, but she's looking back and forth at the two of you. Do you want to get Ducky a seat, or do you just have her sit with you?
I'm gonna have her in my lap.
All right. As things are going on here, eventually, you see a. Let's see here. Do I have one down here I can use? You know what? Let's not have big American titties do it. Like, I don't think that'd be a great thing for big American titties to do.
Walks out of the front of the boat, still in construction gear. These boots were made for walking, playing. What can I get the two of you?
Also, he's the one that he's part of Team Break, or Team Break, Break. So that'd probably be a bad idea. You know what? Let's have they're all off over there. Fuck, dude. Nobody. I don't have any. You know what? I do. You know what? A policeman will wait you.
Is it like a theme day? Awesome.
I have other NPCs that may show up here, but I don't have a waiter. So this is Illegal Joe's. All right, the two of yous, welcome to the barge. Well, we're about to ship off with some of our most heated criminals, if you know what I mean. How can I take your order? Reyna looks to you.
Do you guys have salad?
Her eyes light up. You remembered.
Totally.
He looks to the two of you, clearly perplexed as why both of you are excited for salad. He goes, "Why, yes, we do have a nice salad. What do you want on your salad? What kind of salad does the two of yous want to have?" I would like lettuce in my salad. All right.
I feel like it's an important structural basis. Yes.
Okay. Do you want anything else? I would like dressing on my salad.
Vegetables.
All right. So a garden salad for the two of yous then.
Yeah, that works. That sounds like a thing. That sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
Do you have any do you want anything, Piplup?
Piplup.
Yeah, what you said.
Hold on. I got this. He goes over, and as he goes off to wherever he's going, he seems to return, and whenever he returns, he has Ratatouille with him. As Ratatouille comes with him, Ratatouille is on his shoulder in a little butler outfit, and he's looking toward Piplup, like, Ratata! Piplup, Ratata! Ratata then looks to the thing that Illegal Joe is holding, and kind of like scratches at a nice soup dish, and he goes, "I don't know how you knew that was on the menu, but alright." A soup and a garden salad coming up. Is there anything you want to have to tide yous over? Do you want some? We have a nice selection of wines.
Do you drink wine? I've never had it. Is it good?
I've only had anything like that whenever I was being held by those ghosts.
No, thank you.
What about go? All right. Water it is then. I'll bring you some waters.
That sounds excellent, my dude.
All right. Hey, Jimmy, we need a big garden salad, some tomato soup, and waters. Yeah, I know. I told them they didn't have to order the basic. All right, yeah, just do your best.
This is a nice place. I like it.
As Ratatouille and Illegal Joe's goes off, she seems to Raina seems to look over at you with a smile on her face, and she goes, "You really did remember why what I wanted to come out for."
I always keep everything in the old brain vault, unless I forget. But I'm pretty good at remembering stuff sometimes. Important stuff.
How's everything been since you guys left Eterna City?
We nearly died a couple times, and that was scary.
That doesn't
And-
sound very
it
good.
It was pretty crazy, but it wasn't that bad. We met some crab monsters in the cave.
Okay.
Lee caught one, and they were very upset about that.
Yeah, that sounds like Lee.
Then we really died some more. I met French toast, waffles, and pancakes. Those were excellent. Some people got very depressed. Now we're here. I think that's
Perfect.
everything.
Oh, I'm sorry that you had to go through all that.
No, it was a lot of fun. I mean, aside from the dying part. Well, we didn't die. Aside from the nearly dying part, because that was a bit spooky. There was a guy. He's like, have you ever seen the Terminator movies?
Mm-hmm.
It's like the T-1000 guy.
Yeah.
He's all like liquidy and spooky.
The one
Traps
that
in technology.
the one that had all of the magnetons melted onto him, right?
Yeah, that guy. You remember? You could have like a movie night with Lenore or something.
We had a lot of things happen while you were gone, actually.
Yeah, was it? I realized like a lot after the fact, but was it like uncomfortable being there with all the bugs?
Oh, no, it was pretty fine. They showed me a couple of their other Pokemon, and I got used to them pretty quick. The Joltecs were really cute, and they showed me some Burmese, which was really nice, and a lot of things were really nice about it. Did you know that people are afraid of ghosts?
Yeah.
Yeah, the people are afraid of ghosts. That was shocking. They said that I couldn't go outside and float, and they said I could go outside, I just couldn't float around, which I guess makes a lot of sense. And every now and then I did, and everybody said that it was some kind of strange religious omen or something.
Huh.
I mean, I knew that Sinnoh was really into their religions and things. I mean, I grew up like that as well. I just thought, 60 years.
Yeah, like age with the times, guys. Come on.
60 years had gone by. It didn't really make a lot of sense back whenever I was supposed to be alive, and it doesn't really make sense now.
Yeah, it's totally fair.
I mean, I do know,
like-
praise Arceus and all of that, but
I still don't fully comprehend what everyone keeps talking about this Arceus thing, but I'm learning.
well, apparently he made everything. I don't really understand either.
Yeah, I get conflicts with that, and then there was like these 3 giant space rocks or something that protect Alola. Grandma talked about it a bunch, but I'm gonna be real, I tuned her out a little bit because it just didn't seem super interesting.
It seems like everybody has their own thoughts and myths on what happened and who made what and what made who, and well, I mean, this world just is a lot more complicated than we seem to think it is.
Totally. way more going on than I ever thought there was going on. I thought it was like, take pictures of Vulpix, eat some Cheetos. You know, average day.
Oh, I had Cheetos.
Oh, did you like them?
They were okay.
Yeah, they're adequate.
They were okay.
I definitely get that. I heard there's like a region, like I saw some guy post online once that they have this flavor called dill pickle, but it's only in this like really cold place, and I kind of want to go there, but it sounds frigid. I bet Vulpix would like it there though.
I mean, it's pretty frigid here, but I don't know where else it would be. Maybe I don't know. Maybe over at the Galar region, which is totally a thing we've always known about.
Totally.
Those,
I think it was like
those
once a colony of
Galarpians.
the Galar region. But then they built a big train and they killed a lot of people. And so the Galar region said they could be their own region. Pretty messed up if you think about it.
Oh my god. Would you I didn't even notice what you were writing. I can't. Why can't I scroll up? There we, what, why can't I? Wait, I can't move. Whoa. The screen can't move. There we go. For some reason, I couldn't move the screen to get away from that text.
That's amazing.
You need to read it.
I just fucking read it. What?
So you guys didn't order literally anything fancy at all at this fancy restaurant. So literally within like 5 minutes, Illegal Joe and Ratatouille come back.
Ratatouille. Or is it Ratatouille?
I don't know, man. As Ratatouille and Illegal Joe come back, they put a large garden salad down in front of you guys with a myriad of different dressings that you guys can use to put on different things. They give you both individual plates, as well as a little what appears to be a pitcher, like almost like something you would like put like syrup or something in, and it seems to be full of tomato soup as they put a small dish beside the picture, and like he pours a tiny little bit out for Piplup. With that, he also seems to put down some bread, saying that, you know, it kind of felt like the table was naked without at least something. Just let me, I guess, just let me knows when you when yous need anything else. We're here to wait on your hand and foot. You see, so you're at a good place. Ratata!
Yeah, man.
Joker, look.
The boss
We have
is super happy with you. Finger guns.
Don't be showing me that criminal activity, inmate, or I'll have to do something, although I can't because you're a customer. Alright, bye.
He's nice. I like him. He's pleasant.
He's trying really hard to stay in character.
Yeah, he seems like he's done this before, but like not a lot. Probably like a weekend gig. He's working that hustle. I respect that.
I like how he's putting in the effort, at least.
Mm-hmm.
5 stars.
And the Rattata just always seems kind of like they're a mafioso, so...
Yeah, 5 stars to the Rattata. As, oh no.
Exactly what I was fucking thinking of.
We'll get to that in a minute. Alright, so... as the two of you kind of dish out your garden salads, she seems to look to you after putting a little bit of dressing on hers. She seems very excited to have a salad. As she's like, I was looking forward to having a salad ever since I came back.
You haven't had a salad since you came back?
No, I
I hope it lives up to your expectations then.
I was hoping to have it with you since we had said we were gonna eat. So I didn't try to have any before now.
Yo, that's like weirdly super endearing.
She gives a smile to you as she begins to kind of like go at the salad. She starts like looking at the forks and knives and stuff beside her. She starts like trying to cut the leaves with a knife. As she like looks over at you, she's like, "Oh, would you like me to pour your dressing for you?"
I would love that.
She gets up, and as she does, she slightly floats over, as if forgetting once again to walk. As she reaches her hands out toward some of the dressings, you have fuck, dude, I don't want to make up dressings based on Pokemon puns.
You gotta.
You have Miltank Ranch, because they're Miltank and they're on a ranch. You have 1,000 Dodrio, which is like a Dodrio but with 1,000 heads. You have Italian.
Some things never change.
You have creamy Italian.
You're like teleporting away from the mic to laugh.
You have Rapidash Ranch, which is like ranch, but it's a horse and it's a little spicy.
What the fuck does that mean?
Spicy ranch. Yeah, I got
You
that.
have Merrill cheese, which is like blue cheese because it's a peekaboo. You know what? We're gonna call it peekaboo cheese. That's that one, peekaboo cheese.
There you go. I love all this dank lore that we're getting on this dinner.
Okay,
date.
but when are we getting Taros Tabasco?
There is Toros Tabasco, but you probably don't want to use that.
Coward speak. That is coward speak.
I love spicy salad.
There is apparently scissor dressing, says Setzer Iceheart. So there's scissor dressing.
Balsamic Vileplume.
Balsamic Bioplume is here. Pretty okay. And that's all they have here, oddly
Yeah,
enough.
we don't have anything else.
and they
We
brought
ran
all
out
of
of
it out.
dressing. We ran out.
It's all in little tiny cuppy things you can pour on. It's fancy.
So which one did she have?
I'm gonna roll. The higher the number, the higher the heat. She had some Rapidash Ranch.
I'm about it. Dealer's choice.
She grabs some Rapidash Ranch. She looks to you.
Joker, look.
She seems to mix in a little bit of Miltank Ranch as well to kind of quell the flavor a tiny bit. As she does this, she tosses the salad a little bit and she puts it down for you and she gives you a smile. At which point she floats herself back over and sits down. Boop. She puts a little bit of Miltank Ranch in hers as well to kind of kick the flavor back, but then throws a ton of Toros Tabasco. I'm kidding. I'm a ghost, so I need something extremely spicy so I can taste it. I'm kidding.
I just need to feel again.
I just need to feel again is all.
Shit, baby, that's whoo.
Big oofs.
All right, so before the rule is completely gone, let's do this. So about 16 minutes ago, Ronan Lost gave $2. Says, "Come on, Keanu. You know better than to have a Pokemon on your lap when your date doesn't. Clearly, you need to give her a Pokemon to put on her lap. Inspiration to Reina." After that, Arad says, I think I've been bullying Emerald too much. To make up for it, inspiration to the Zubat Keanu fought, April's ex-boss, and that lady that threw Shooter in the lake. Right after that, Ronan Lost says we need that otter prestiged ASAP, and gives $30 to Barry. I'm guessing. So let's go ahead and
put to prestige that otter as fast as possible. Inspiration to Baniri.
Which that is now Barry's inspiration right there. However, that is not the only Barry love we have, as Censor Ice Heart directly after that says $120 for Barry, and the Keanu nudes apparently. Apparently
So
they're...
Setzer and the other person who donated to Barry, please DM me on my account so we can discuss the nudes. That is basically a commission, so I'm gonna me and we can discuss the
So
details.
that
of
is
the
going to
sexy
get
shadow.
Barry up to +5.
Damn.
So put those wherever you want.
You see, every artist has a secret trap card, and it's opening not safe for work commissions.
I haven't even got not safe for work commissions from FOMO yet. On the agenda. I'm kidding.
Speaking of,
if you wanna show me what you guys come up with FOMO, that I'll be there to critique or anything if you need me to. Or anything.
definitely had an artist friend
You'll
who
be
was
there
like,
tomorrow,
I'm in
you'll be
college, I
there."
want to pay off my loans. He does like 300 NSFW furry art commissions, and it's just like, well, that's college paid for.
There we go, we did it.
So the reign of Setsurized Heart is halfway over, however, because right after that, Ronan Lost gave $26 and says, well, it seems like I wasn't needed. Put that 15 on Reyna and prestige her. Oh, okay, so never mind. The 15 that's on Barry go to Reyna instead.
Savage.
So let me make sure. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, shit,
9,
what?
10.
What the fuck happened?
20, 14, 15. Let's just get rid of these because you don't need these anymore.
What?
So here's 2 prestiges for Barry. Go put them wherever you want.
Oh, cool. Huh.
I believe that with the 15 there and the 26 that's gonna be a prestige for she'll have 1 left over. She'll have 1 Mispiration left over, but that is another prestige for our girl Reyna, which at the moment does nothing, but we'll decide later on. Like, we'll decide from this conversation whether or not something happens between this. I don't know. So anyway, thank you guys all very much for the generous donations. Hit up FOMO for more nudes. Anyway.
Oh, dude, www.bigbootykeanu.com.
I need to look this up.
So with that,
it's an available server. There's nothing there.
we now
I do for love.
know what I need to call my Streamlabs thing whenever I get it.
Big booty Keanu.
Anyway, so Reyna sits down with her salad, and she begins to eat it, and you notice as she's eating it that her eyes seem to light up. She's very happy to finally have grass. So she's very happy to have her salad. She seems to very much enjoy it, as Piplup is like dipping her beak into the tomato soup, and then out again, and then in again, and then out again, as if they're one of those like little dipping birds. Do you like your salad? Is your salad very good, Keanu?
I eat, but like kind of not a lot because I'm just kind of watching the two of them. I don't really know what I'm doing here. But it's good. I mean, it's salad. It tastes like lettuce with stuff on it.
Gonna roll something really quick. 4. All right.
That was a roller coaster of a roll.
Keanu, roll me for your perception.
I perceive. There. Where the heck's my big thick boy dice?
15.
21.
All right.
I remember right. Perception. Oh wait, that's wrong. 19.
Keanu, you notice that as you are eating your salad, Reina doesn't really seem to be paying too much attention to everything around her. However, you notice that the two of you, mostly because this is the middle of like the beginning of the night, are like the only couple sitting on the boat right now. As you are the only couple on the boat, you start kind of like looking around. There's a couple of other people. Most of them are over by the bar or like over like in like private booths and things like that. However, you notice that as you begin to notice this, you notice that Illegal Joe seems to be making his way back over to your table, and he seems to have with him. Is there anybody over here I can reuse? Hey, I can. No, yeah, I can reuse this one. All right, cool. I'll reuse this one, and because I have other people that can show up here, but I'd rather reuse other things.
Where's Chelsea? We need some Chelsea.
You notice that he seems to have with him a couple of girls who seem to have tiny like ukulele esque like guitars with him, and they seem to be moving towards your table.
Huh. Wonder what that's about.
As they make their way here, they look to the two of you. Reina again just hasn't really noticed much of anything, but as soon as they get over to you, you hear the music begin to start up as the two of them play their little ukulele guitars, and it seems to have kind of a Alolam-ish vibe to it. Because again, like little ukulele guitars, but you hear it doesn't really seem to go amazingly well with Illegal Joe's. They rolled a 4, which is why it's ukuleles and Illegal Joe. As they go forward, Illegal Joe seems to like pull out what appears to be a harmonica, and then Ratatalatuli gets on Illegal Joe's head and starts going rat-ta-ta-ta, rat-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta, rat-ta-ta-ta, rat-ta-ta-ta-ta. They appear to be performing for the two of you. They got a 4.
This place, but I did not expect to be serenaded.
As they are doing this, what is your reaction here, Keanu? Do you want them to leave? Do you want them to stay? Reina seems to have looked over to them as well, and let's throw for Reina. What's Reina think about this? Reina thinks the Rattata is cute. As she's kind of smiling over at it, and she's kind of like clapping her hands to the Rattata. How do you want to react to this, Keanu? This amazingly romantic gesture they're doing for you?
I guess, do you want to dance, or do you think your salad will get cold?
Do you think your salad will get cold? You ask Reina to dance. She looks over at you and she's like, do you want to?
I mean, I don't know how, but I'm willing to give it a go. It's not every day two girls, a guy in a police officer uniform, and a rat-a-tat serenade you with
Whenever I got the 4, I thought this was gonna be fucking horrible.
Look, they're perfect for each other. They're both equally dumb.
They both share one brain cell.
As Raina gets up, she's like, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'll get up.
The two of you get in front of your table as Ratata serenades the two of you. Go ahead and roll me for your.
Whatever it is, I'm going to need one of these.
Go ahead and roll me for your dex, my dude.
Alright, first one is 3. Like I should have known now.
No!
That's a total of 5.
Let's have Raina roll.
Use an inspiration from Raina. Come on.
I don't think I should. Because I want her to roll really low. You know what? I'm going to use an inspiration, but I'm going to take the lowest one for reasons.
You're gonna disadvantage inspiration.
Yeah, I'm disadvantaging her real quick. Okay, good. So so you start stepping around, and if Raina hadn't have been really stupid and again decided not to do this, then you might have been stepping on her toes. However, she seems to be floating. And just kind of moving her hands and stuff with you as like one of the girls stops playing and just kind of stands there like, what the but the other one's just like and the two of you dance your little Keanu feet off. It isn't the best dance. No one around even has that even slight inclination that is the best dance. But like some of the other patrons look over like, aw, cute. Also, why is she floating?
I'm just really buff, okay? Says the limp noodle-armed nerd.
Why didn't he use the Super Smash Dice? That's true.
That is true.
Roll
Listen,
me.
I
You know
forgot,
what?
okay?
You know what? Roll me that Super Smash Dice. We'll add whatever that is to your dance roll. Good. All right. The same thing occurs. Now he danced with a 7 instead of a 5.
Marginally better. Something that could possibly be construed as dancing now.
I like how this is still somewhat working. Oh man.
Perfect
As-
rules aren't needed for good dates.
As you guys are having your dance and having your little date, eventually the two girls, well, one of them has stopped a long time ago, but the other one stops as her fingers get tired, and Ratatalatuli smells something and runs off to the kitchen, and Illegal Joe's left there, and he's like, then he leaves.
That was totally weird.
It was really nice though. Thank you.
No, it was a lot of fun. I'm sorry I'm not a great dancer.
I'm not very good either. I felt like I had 2 left feet the entire time.
I think I understand that feeling.
Piplup's just eating part of the salad now.
It's okay, she deserves it. She deserves it.
She is a Winrar.
Yeah.
Joker, look.
'Cause you get her for free, but they keep asking for money.
Put that dice back, Deco. Rain inspiration. All right. You got it. You got it, my boy. I don't have one anymore, so I'll make a new one. There we go. There we go. Rain inspiration. We did it. Even though I misspelled her name, but you know it's fine. She might need that one, actually, to be honest. As the two of you sit down, you looking more exercised than she is. The two of you sit back down as Ducky's just kind of sitting on the table at this point with her soup beside of her and a tiny bit of salad in front of her. As Raina looks over at you, you
It was a
know,
lot of fun.
whenever you first said about going and eating, I thought that I would have to be here as a mistress.
Yeah, it would have been different, but I think it still would have been fun.
I'm glad that I was able to be here as me.
Hmm.
I'm really sorry, Keanu, for not coming with you and helping out with the whole you almost dying thing.
No, I mean, I asked you because I felt like you do, it's what you needed to do. You still need to figure stuff out. And I'm going to be real, I still don't fully know why we were going there. So, like, it didn't feel right to drag you along.
So what do you think
What's that?
now?
What do you mean?
I mean, you're gonna be leaving, right?
Yeah, we're heading to Kanto pretty soon for a while.
Well,
I think we're gonna go get a lady's bunny back, and another bunny, and the kidnapped guy. We're probably gonna blow some stuff up. Probably.
Lenoa offered to let me be a gym trainer again.
How's that sound to you?
I mean, it's something, I always really wanted to, but I mean,
So you're not sure if that's what you want now?
I want to help you, Keanu.
I mean, I'm always happy to have you around. I don't want to put you in danger and stuff. But I think you'd have a lot of fun. We get to go on a boat, and you can hang out with everyone, and Kimo doesn't get so many headaches anymore, so she might not be so grumpy. And you could pet Vulpix and Pippy Ducky here. You could probably get better at dancing.
So you're fine with either that I do?
Absolutely.
You don't want either one?
I mean, I just don't think what I want is super important. 'Cause
It is.
It excludes what you might want more than the other. I don't want to undermine your dreams just because I like having you around.
I think it's really important what you want.
I mean, being frank, I would totally love for you to come. I would also be mega bummed if you got exploded. Like, it's dangerous and stuff. But I'd like it if you can.
That helps out a lot, because I was really wanting to come with you, Keanu, but I didn't want to come if you didn't want me to come.
Oh, heck no, I want you to come.
I guess I have one more question then.
Mm-hmm.
How do you want me to come with you? Do you want me to come as me, or do you want me to come as your Pokemon?
As you.
She looks to you.
it's still kind of confusing for me to think of you as like a Pokemon because I can talk to you and understand you and you are a person.
It
no
also
offense
would have
to-
been kind of weird for me because it would have been like, are we going on a, are we if we did something like this again, are we going on a date, or are you taking me out for a walk?
Yeah, like that was doing Monoggin in before you were like a human shaped.
I mean, I don't think I would have really minded it if I couldn't come back to this. I mean, at that point, I mean, I guess, you know, there really wasn't any way for us to you know, try to do anything of like being together and stuff. I probably would have been okay being your Pokemon.
I kind of get that. I think. I mean, we could definitely still like be together and stuff, but with proximity, I think that's what that is.
Do you
What?
want to keep doing stuff like this?
Totally. I mean, maybe like again, we should work on the dancing, because I'm not very good. But yeah, I think that'd be fun. I find a lot of good places to get food. There's a sandwich shop that you totally have to try. In Oreburg, like it's excellent. It's also an ice cream place. It's pretty good.
People got shot last time we went there, though, so probably not a
Yeah,
good idea.
I think it might not be in a good part of town. But the ice cream's good. I bought like all of it.
I've never been outside of Sinnoh before. It might be really fun. Are you sure I can come?
Yeah, man. I mean, there's definitely enough boat space.
She gives a big old smile. I guess I'll tell Lenoa that thank you, but I gotta go somewhere else then. I've already told her that I really wanted to go with you if you let me, and She looks really excited.
We can go find her after we're done here. I think she's getting, if she was with everyone, she's probably getting Indian food with Mr. Mungus, so we can go poke them in the feet.
Where'd I put that?
And yeah, no, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Where'd I put that?
I don't exactly know where Kanto is, so it might be a trip.
God, why is your dead girlfriend so cute?
Trying to find something real quick. Damn it, where is it at? I'm upset now. I
Big
thought I put it
sad.
out. I thought I put it out. Give me a second. Need find. Oh, is this it? I think this is it. Du-du-du-du. Nope. Dang it. It's not it. Shit. Well, I can't find it, so we're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. Theater of the mind.
My God.
As you say that you're happy to have her be with you, and she looks all excited about going with you, all of a sudden there is a puff of smoke in front of you. As a Mischievous is where she is. As that Mischievous is where she is, she seems to float over at you aggressively and starts being very happy and rubbing her face against your face.
No.
Just like she was doing whenever she was Mischievous before. And I can't find her fucking Mischievous token. There it is! Yay! I knew I got it out!
It was right next to her Miss Magius.
I knew I got it out! As she floats up and just starts rubbing her face on you. She starts rubbing her face on your face as you face each other.
Yeah, I guess I'll just sit there and accept the face rub.
As you guys continue your thing, eventually Illegal Joe comes over and he sees this. He's like, what the? Oh, he must have got stood up. Oh, it sucks to suck, man. leaves, comes back later in the thing, notices Reina's back, like, oh, she must have came back. That's good for him. I'll give him space. Later on, this happens again. He's like, oh, okay, I guess, whatever. Then all of a sudden,
She
like,
must be in the bathroom.
she must be in the bathroom, or she must be like doing something else, or
Maybe
things
she's
like
eating more
that.
grass.
A lot.
Is he seeing his Pokemon on the side when his girlfriend's gone?
All of a sudden he comes back and he sees like this, and he's just like, oh, did she fucking evolve? That's weird. And he leaves.
Ratatouille watches the entire time. He is so distraught.
That is what we call cucking, my friend.
By the end of this whole encounter, she seems to be very, very happy with everything. You guys have a pretty good salad date after that. You guys get some juice as well, because you guys didn't order anything too amazingly fancy from there. You eventually get have him come over. He asked for the bill from you. Did I already take money from you for this? I don't think I did. Did I?
think so.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just take, like, you only ordered salad and stuff, so mostly it's just the fee of being there. So there you go. Uh-oh. Get out of here.
It's all gone wrong.
Whatever you are, get out of here. Oh, that's the other contest hall. Neat.
Oh, hey.
Anyway. As he takes that the money from you, you guys, he eventually shows you guys that you guys can stay here as long as you guys want. Of course, you guys are done with your food. If you want anything else, to come and ask him or Ratatouille. You guys make your way, just kind of like walking around the boat. More couples are showing up now. Ducky seems to be following you guys very, very closely. And right as you get to the upper deck of the boat, of the dining boat, you look up into the now very much night sky. You know that you guys are going to be leaving either tonight or tomorrow. You're pretty sure that Ulysses won't leave without you, so that's good. But as you guys look out from where you are, Reina seems to look over to you and smile as this happens. Roll me for your you know what? I don't have to have you roll for perception. This is something that has to happen with you. You notice something strange when you look up toward the night sky, Keanu. You notice something very, very odd, very strange as you look up. As you look up toward the night far above you, you see what appears to be a shooting star.
Yeah, shooting star, make a wish.
Do you let her know?
Yep.
She looks up as a shooting star goes by overhead. Her eyes seem to light up as Ducky's also lights up looking up at it. You say shooting star make a wish. However, the three of you close your eyes for that fleeting moment trying to make your wish, and you open them up, and the shooting star is still there, which is weird. But okay.
It's a big shooting star.
As it seemed to have gone by extremely quick for a second, but didn't seem to disappear. It just seems to be hanging in the air there. The three of you look up at it like, okay, interesting. Did we do it wrong?
Maybe. When did they go away? Maybe it's that little floppy star thing I saw in my dreams that one time.
As you guys look up at it, it seems to hang there in the air for a moment, and as it does, the shooting star seems to streak across the sky once more. Only as it streaks across the sky, it goes the opposite direction, and then it turns at a 90-degree angle, going the other direction one more time. It seems very strange, but it seems to trace out a symbol in the sky.
Do you believe in aliens? Because I'm pretty sure I do now. Although, you know what? There's a lot of Alolan Pokemon that people say are aliens, so I guess, whatever.
As it traces out some sort of symbol in the sky, you see what appears to be a V in the sky. Keanu, you're filled with invigoration. You feel as if you pleased something, and maybe either tonight or tomorrow or at some point something good will come of it.
Huh.
But as you sit there, this V traced out in front of you, this fucking literally once in a lifetime opportunity, probably. Reina seems to be very much enjoying herself. She grabs at your hand as she looks up, just her mouth open, like, oh! Like, she seems very much excited that the thing is moving around and made like a shiny V in the sky. And it seems like a pretty neat way to end off the night. As that happens, you still don't know where the others went. The three of you eventually make your way off of the dining boat as Ratatalatuli and Illegal Joe, as well as the two ukulele girls, see you guys off. As apparently they just did not have a very like busy day, like a busy night. Like nobody seemed to come here. Maybe
like
putting a nice like prison themed restaurant on a boat on a boat in the harbor is not the best romantic spot for people to come to, but they're very happy you came. Most of the other people are just like drunken sailors and stuff inside. However, the drunken sailors inside also cheer as you guys leave, like, yeah, you go, kids. Everybody seems really nice in here.
This is a good boat. We should come back here again.
Well, we hope to see yous again. Maybe we'll see yous in one of our other boat ventures.
You have more boat ventures? You go to Kanto anytime soon?
Maybe.
If you do, I'll see you there, my dude.
We'll see if you ever make your way over to, I don't know. See ya.
Bye.
I couldn't think of the name of the city, so fuck it.
Well, goodbye. How honest of him.
No, it's not Vermilion, Sweaty. I was thinking of another one from another generation. But I can't think of the name right now. This is a good date.
So I could phone Lenoa and see if she's still at the Indian place, and we can go find her there. Or I could show you the boat.
More boats?
Yeah, it's the boat that we're gonna be leaving on tonight or tomorrow. And people probably are there. Or they're at Indian food. Unless they went to that place where April got dumped. Food there is pretty good, but I think it might have gone downhill a little bit after she quit because she was the chef.
Because she was the chef.
I feel like that would do a lot to damage a restaurant.
Yeah, everything went downhill since that secret ingredient left. Guys, Johto, whatever the lighthouse city is called, I can't remember. Anyway, but she's like, well, maybe we could call them and we could walk back with them.
Totally.
We can meet them at the Indian place or whatever.
I'll give Lenoa a call then.
Guys, you guys have just went through hours of intense interrogation. While you guys were having your hours of intense interrogation, it was mostly hardest on Varric, because every time he left his backpack behind, it started floating.
What's that in your backpack, kid? You want to this thing? You're gonna get lawyers involved? I'll take you downtown. We are downtown. downtown.
Olivine, there we go. Thanks a lot, Sweaty. All right, anyway. The next place they're going is Olivine City. Anyway.
Hooray.
You would know that now, Keanu, Olivine City. Retroactively. As you guys get your stuff handled, I'd like to know, the three of you specifically, do you guys say anything in front of or around Fuma?
Nope.
I mean, I guess I shouldn't even ask you, to be honest.
Yeah.
The two of you, April and Varric, do you guys say anything in front of Fuma at all?
Like, what, we haven't already said in front of her?
Like, do you guys let her know that you guys are basically calling out her mom?
Yeah. I'm sure she would be able to figure it out because we were asking her so much stuff last time.
Well, I mean, she thinks you guys left. She after you guys talked with her, they took her into the back.
Oh, I thought she was still just standing right there. Oh,
Nope,
okay.
there. I have no walls. I can't put up walls.
All
We
right.
were in a separate room the whole time.
At least for the last part of it.
Dark, isolated
Yeah.
room behind a one-way mirror.
But yeah, I would probably let her know that we did that. It's only fair to let her know that she's not going to be going to jail.
Is it a two-way?
Well, again, it's not that you're not going to be going to jail. It's that she's not wanting to bring up anything about her mom. And I want to know if you guys are going against that and whether or not that's going to cause anything later or not.
I mean,
Yeah.
Okay.
We're
Just-
going
that's all I wanted
against
to-
your mother.
That's
Like,
all I wanted to know.
Yeah.
does she need? I guess.
that was our.
You guys
choice
aren't.
last
You guys
time.
aren't gonna. No, I mean, I'm asking specifically her. You guys' choice last time was to tell the police.
Yeah, we like the question is whether or not she needs to know that we're basically getting her mom put in jail.
We're just gonna put your mom in jail. Please don't ask any questions. Thank you.
Like, I'm just making sure that you haven't told like Officer Jenny or anybody to like make you guys anonymous or not.
Do we want to remain anonymous? I vote probably yes on that. But
Kind of like.
You want to be anonymous on this, guys? All right.
Yeah, okay,
If,
alright,
if that's what they
okay.
want to do, that's what they want to do.
That's only if you guys want to listen to the fucking skitty. I mean, that's just a skitty. Why did you guys listen to it?
This skitty
It's
is
free, I
equal
need
to
to
us,
hear
damn it.
Okay.
Now you gotta
The
be so
freeness
mean,
that I need
God.
to hear.
All right. So I'm just wanting to make sure you guys are wanting to be unanimous or not, or not anonymous or not. As you guys go into rooms separately, first is Varric and his floating bag.
It's floating bag.
Second is April and her little troop of things, and they're like, "Hey, we heard stories about we heard stories about a girl with a sword. That's weird." I'm kidding.
That's funny.
Do you want to put Castellet away?
Yeah.
I don't know
that's a
why
good
he was
idea.
out here. He was just here.
He has grown up conscience. He just come out whenever he wants now.
You talk with Officer Jenny about things. Afterwards, Haley J will go in with Evelyn because
Why?
Evelyn, you can make sure she doesn't say anything bad.
Yeah, that's actually a good point.
And she's just like, "Oh, I may forget my lines if you don't come with me, Skitty."
Anxiety. So that's my emotional support, Skitty. Thank you.
This is my emotional support, Skitty.
I bounce its tail in front of its face to feel calm.
See, watch. Look at it go. You're like, no! And then Lenoa goes in after everybody because Lenoa has a lot more pull than all of you being a gym leader.
Mm-hmm.
As everything is said and done, Lenoa lets you guys know that she also kept things very very brief and didn't mention and basically said that everybody should remain anonymous. Although she does say that, at this point, because there was asking around, that she may end up figuring it out later, but at the same time, well, you guys can't really stop that. That's going to depend on dice rolls. Anyway.
Yay!
But as each of you come out from there, eventually Officer Jenny and Mr. D. Warren here, of course I can say Mr. D now that it actually says Doug, whatever. As you guys have them come out, they both are very much happy that you guys were able to help them out. They also tell you to send their congratulations on to Keanu whenever you guys see him. As all three of the judges are in the same room again.
Yep. No, there's no collusion.
real.
What are you talking about, bitch? Fuck you, Pheromone.
At which point, Officer Jenny says that the stuff that you guys have brought up about Pheromone is enough to put her away for probably a good number of years. She may end up being let go for good behavior or for any sort of like parole or anything like that, because she technically isn't physically responsible for this stuff. But she does say that it's very much enough willful negligence that they can put her away for quite a while.
Yeah, she's rich. She'll probably get house arrest. She's fine.
Be real.
Look, you can't tell me she don't come from money.
They also let you know that they do have to do something with Fuma, so they basically have banned her from going into any Pokemon contests in the future. Because she came into this contest under with a false ribbon at the very least of her things.
Right.
So she is no longer able to go to any Pokemon contests in Sinnoh.
Oh no!
I mean, she's a
Really
gym
messed
trainer.
up her life. We have like.
I mean, she's a gym she's a gym trainer. It isn't really gonna fucking mess her up too bad.
Oh
Jeez.
no!
If we hadn't have done anything, she would have been fucked over for everything.
Put her mom in jail. We
Lost her
have
gym
better-
trainer privileges. Whatever those are.
No, she didn't lose her gym trainer privileges.
She would have
She would have.
if we didn't do anything.
That's basically, just like a job. Like, she would just lost her job and,
Yeah, do you really want to?
and probably wouldn't have been able to get a job as a gym trainer anywhere else.
Do you really want to hire the person who got like arrested? Tampering of a Pokemon contest with knives.
I mean, she might have got Holland to get her, because Holland knows her and her family and got her the Zubat. But that's neither here nor there. We won't talk about stuff that could have happened.
Let's not talk about economics. Let's continue.
As you guys leave the area with your floating bag in tow, Officer Jenny says, "Oh, hey, nice floating bag."
It's not floating. Don't worry about it.
All right.
Come on, get on my back. There.
As you guys make your way outside of the police station, Lenoa gets a call on her Pokegear. As she holds up, I guess his name's Solaire now. As she holds up Solaire in one hand, she digs into her bag with the other and pulls out the Pokegear. She then puts Solaire into a loving embrace without really noting that she does that. As she's just like, hello.
Hey, Lenny, what's up?
Don't. We're not on that level.
It's your boy Keanu.
All right.
We just got done dancing on a boat and stuff. Are you guys still getting Indian food?
I don't.
Oh, so you just finished?
She looks up. Are we getting Indian food?
Do you want
Yeah,
to go
I'm
get
hungry.
Indian food?
Not really.
All right then.
No, we don't have Indian food.
Well, did you guys finish early?
We were in jail.
Oh, did Varric shoot somebody again?
She eyes Varric. What do you
He
mean?
just-
What do you mean shoot somebody again?
Oh, it was the thing that happened in Orberg.
No,
totally-
I got shot at. Is what happened.
Oh, it sounds like he knows what's up.
Apparently,
Jesus
I
Christ.
yeah. Apparently, I have them on
Jesus Christ.
speakerphone.
Yeah,
No,
April
he-
ended up in the
She
hospital.
mentioned that I shot. So she mentioned it.
It was a whole thing. But no, it's all good now. So yeah, we're near the Indian place, but if you guys aren't there, where are you at right now? You just get out of jail?
I guess we'll go to
Parole?
where. I guess we'll go to wherever you are.
Where are we?
I'd like to know.
I look around. Where are we?
Well, right now you're at the the port
We're still in
where
the
all
boat.
the boats are. You're about
We're
here-ish.
near the docks.
You're about here-ish.
We're near the boat.
You're near a
If you
boat.
tell that to everybody else, they'll know. Yeah, we went on this boat, barge, prison.
Oh,
was
so you
good.
were in prison too?
Sorta. It was like a dancing prison. We got sang at by a Rattata. It was a lot of fun.
She just puts the poker gear down while you're rambling. She just looks over to the others like, well, they apparently want to meet us at a boat.
Ah, all right then, to the docks.
Okay.
They're near where I got like
She hangs up.
this. I still keep talking. This is where I got like street meat that one time. You know, remember like literally yesterday. No,
Does she know that
Oh,
you got
thank God.
street? Does she know you got street meat there yesterday?
No, but I think she's with everyone, so they would know.
Oh, okay.
But she hung up, I think.
Oh,
I started getting a dial tone, so either that or she makes really good sound effects.
so you guys want to make your way back toward the docks?
Yeah.
You guys end up making your way through Canalize City until you guys get around to the dock where you see Keanu and Reyna standing out in front of. Standing is a strong word for Reyna. She seems to have her knees bent and she's almost looking like she's sitting on the air. But you know, bareback.
I'm
someone's
glad
calling.
that she's making progress.
Zico say you're back?
Emerald,
Yeah.
am I basically Luda Keanu for
What?
pick up on the whole thing?
Oh, yeah, she's sitting on the air. Hmm.
I do all this work for you and you don't recognize it?
I do. You did a lot of good work. I've named
I still
spaced
need
out.
Cesar to
so-
DM me. I
mean,
haven't
see
been
the
DM'd
soap.
yet.
I see the soap. That's
Like
pretty cool.
fucking-
Why is there soap?
Because it's a jail.
Oh, don't
Yeah,
drop the soap.
don't drop 'em.
I get you. Oh no, I dropped the
Have
soap, didn't
how do
I?
clean?
Now it's dirty. Look what you've done. We can afford another soap. This is an American institution, damn it. We can't.
I mean,
That was the last soap.
oh. Well, I guess we're just out of soap now. I guess we'll have to rely on Ducky's bubble beam. I thanked y'all for that, Setzer. Thank you so much. My berry, she's gotten prestiged up the wazoo. She's gonna be so strong.
And it's all thanks to Keanu's nudes.
Thank you, Keanu.
Yeah, you DM me over Discord?
Those were private,
That's
meant
the
to be
best thing,
sent to Reyna.
How did you get those?
I've been collecting them for a long amount of time.
They were only to be sent over Pokemon Snapchat.
There's already Pokemon Snap. You don't need to add the chat part.
Oh man, it's Pokemon Snapchat.
Well, I need a good pun for that because okay, Snapchat has a ghost. We need to get like the perfect name for Pokemon Snapchat. I propose Haunter House. Being requests now.
It sounds
Why are
stupid.
my nudes on Twitter.com?
Oh, God, I fucking love those guys doing that. I'll post this in random things too. We're laughing at just a bit ago. Ugh, it's so fucking good.
I've come to make an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog's a bitch ass motherfucker. He pissed on my fucking wife. How do you like that, Obama?
My secret egg dick.
Yeah, Emerald, where do you put your stats? That's so
Oh,
hot.
well, I put 2 more into defense and special defense. I put 3 into attack, and I put the 2 in her health.
Bless you.
She's gonna be super strong.
Constructive. Can I give you constructive criticism?
Sure.
Constructive criticism?
Sure.
You put 2 attack, and then you put 5 into special attack.
Alright, listen, you. She doesn't have any special attack moves.
Get swole.
What if she does? That's
She
gonna be
doesn't
sad.
have any, is what I mean.
Anything?
What if
You
she
can't
does?
prove it.
She only has Aqua Jet and Ice Punch. They're both attack moves.
You can't prove that she doesn't have any special attacks.
She doesn't, though.
Can't prove it.
She doesn't have any on
I'm
her
back.
sheet at this very moment.
Sorry, I had to go and take care of something from my papa.
He's fine.
Oh, gooch.
So, guys,
So,
you guys are out here. Reyna seems to be sitting on her knees in the air for some reason, about the same height as she would be standing. While the rest of you kind of make your way there. Every now and then, like, as Keanu and Reyna are waiting, like, another sailor or something would go by and, like, double take over Reyna, like, what the fuck? But they're sailors. They've seen things. They're sailors, man. This is not something that they care too much about. So as you guys approach,
show you a lot of things.
Boop,
Hey, hi.
boop.
Hello.
Skitty, get back in there.
Yeah.
I didn't say she let you down. I never said she let you down.
I
Very-
jumped from her arm.
Life sentences.
That sounds like you should be rolling for it, huh?
Then fucking here, let me do it then.
All right. See if you can wrangle out of her grip. Roll me strength.
yes!
So that's a 2. You know what? I'll roll it in front of you so that you know that I'm not. There you go. You had a chance. You had a chance.
What are you talking about? I rolled and it was a 2.
You had a chance.
I mean, it didn't work, so Whatever, I guess.
She would have let you down. I'm playing around with you.
Yeah,
Oh,
Oh
Jesus
shit!
Christ.
Goodbye, cruel world.
No, Keanu!
I just fucking tackled Reina into the sea.
Found Evelyn.
She's only a psychic type now, isn't she?
She's still holding Dusty.
Hmm.
She's petting Dusty as she's walking.
I'm walking close to her, just not.
And now Colonel as well.
I don't. She goes.
Because Colonel would have to fight, and he wouldn't.
Hi guys.
Hey, congratulations, man.
Yeah, sorry about going to prison and stuff.
We actually got caught up in some domestic stuff.
Yeah, we got some very important testimonials.
Varric, your backpack is moving up and down.
I know. I don't
It's
know.
like 11 p.m. Let me spread out, man. We're like 5 feet from the boat. It can fly. What's gonna happen?
I'm gonna let it out.
Like, and there's a sailor waiting by with a net gun.
Oh, you let her out?
Yeah.
As you do this, Haley and Lenoa see Mesprit fly out from your bag as both of them. Haley's like, "Oh my god!" and Lenoa's just like, "Oh,
Yeah, this is Mesprit.
oh,
She's real cute.
it's one of the guardian deities of emotion." Cool, I guess. I'm kidding.
Yeah, we found her in the lake
Yeah,
and
I
Lucha tried
had
to
my
like
bag
stab
in my
her a
bag
bunch.
the entire day.
Was it getting
All
cramped
day? You
inside?
didn't let her out once?
I wanted to, but they wouldn't let me.
Man, I don't know, dude. That's pretty harsh.
I
Is
didn't
there
want
like this
to.
thing's
I
like
wanted to drop her off at maybe the Pokemon Center or the boat. But this little one here, she didn't want me to let him out.
And
I
then-
mean, everyone here took it pretty well. I'm
Listen
pretty sure she
here,
showed up at the
you.
con. She would have like probably like stole the show a little bit, but otherwise it would have been totally Gucci because people are chill, man.
we asked Mesprit if she wanted to come along, and she said yes.
Yeah, but leaving her in a bag,
She went into the bag herself.
and then she's been trying to get out clearly with all the flopping she's doing.
And she's really going at it. Okay, that's sick.
And it's nighttime, there aren't that many people around, so
Hmm.
it's.
Anyways, thanks for feelings and stuff again, Mesprit.
We don't got feelings, we just got Mesprit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks for giving us feelings and stuff.
Okay, Marina, have you pet Mesprit yet?
Get in here, buddy. Come on.
Why did Initial D music just come on?
They don't want to let my buddy out for 10 minutes. What's
It's
wrong with them?
inappropriate.
But as you have brought Mesprit out, Mesprit seems to look at all of you, look down toward everybody. It's a little bit crowded for her. She's going.
Hooray,
Good,
she's
sir.
on the boat.
Where'd she
Thank
go?
God.
On the boat.
She's taking it on the boat, probably.
Excuse me.
You should pet her when we get on, Rain. I don't remember if you did or not. But Mesprit's like way soft.
1 second. She's
Yeah,
going
she's not
somewhere
doing
in
crap.
particular. Do.
Still starfish on her
You
back.
plow. Ah! No! Don't read my mind. Blah, 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 blah.
They're being exposed again.
As they have a nice little mind reading party.
Yeah.
Anyway. As Lenoa seems to go forward, and she looks over at Keanu and Reina seems to like give a bit of a nervous looking smile and kind of look away and kind of look back at her and give a nerve. Lenoa just looks at her, looks back to Keanu. I mean, here's your Pokemon's Pokeball back, I guess.
Wait, no, this is hers.
She hands you back Reina's Pokeball.
Give it to Raina.
You hand it over to Reina.
Mhm.
She's just like, I'm sorry.
feel
I
weird
know that
holding
I
on to
said
it.
that I didn't know yet, and I know that you were basically pacing the air for the past like 3 days.
Aw.
I didn't think you were gonna stay. Reina looks back to Yukianu, and then she just like plows into Lenoa and just starts crying and hugs her. As Lenoa's just like patting her on the back. Like, there. Yep.
The bug's getting squished between two girls. Oh no.
He's on my back now.
I always figure it's just the one glowing eye coming over whoever's got him on their back shoulder.
Stop stacking your Pokemon like that guy.
I didn't do it.
It was.
I love
all
how
my
I
work.
love how Goth Shy Girl is still on Milkshake.
You ruined my dream journal. They're peace in the pod. Look at that.
Haley J looks over at you guys. She looks down to Evelyn, and she puts down Colonel and Dusty. As she looks down to Evelyn, she reaches out toward Evelyn as if to pet, and then she stops in the air as she just smiles and puts her hand back. Like she's not gonna be mean to you right now.
No.
She then grabs you and hugs. I'm kidding.
Flies up 30 feet. Just like, snuggle.
I mean, I'm fine with like a quick hug. Just
She went to look like she wanted to pet you, and then she just kind of smiled and pulled back because she knew you were uncomfortable with it. She doesn't make any other physical moves towards you because she's worried that you won't like her anymore.
no.
The shy girl just hanging out on top of the doofster.
Yeah.
Hey.
I mean, if there's gonna be any hugging going on, it has to be, I guess from someone else.
So what's gonna happen? What are we gonna do now?
I hope that. Thank you guys very much for, not getting upset at me and for saying that you'll still help Dakota and try to find my Pokemon for me.
That's
Of course.
I
No problem.
really do appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I still blame myself for what happened to Dakota, but I'm sure they were just going to do it regardless of if we were there or not.
hmm.
What do you think?
We have some friends in Kanto, if that's where you guys are going.
You do?
You could maybe stop by Phil's.
I think we're going to like Chocolate Bar Island or something.
Well, I don't know anything about a Chocolate Bar Island. I think you mean Cinnabar, but
Yeah, that.
Phil lives
That's a treat.
up to the north of Cerulean.
Okay.
Maybe. I think that's on the way because Kimo wants to go and jump on a train. I think she should just get on the train. But
At least you didn't say jump in front of one.
no,
Good job,
that would be upsetting.
Oh yeah.
It would be very
Uh,
upsetting.
No, she wants to go to Johto because she's from Johto. Unagi, man, got it all up in my noggin.
If you guys need anything, just call me and let me know, all right? I can be in Kanto in a jiffy. Well, more like a day or so, but like a jiffy.
That's
Basically a jiffy.
that's
I
faster
remember
than we'll
once
be
my
there.
grandma told me how long a jiffy was, but I can't remember how long it is now.
It's a lot quicker to go. It's a lot quicker to go places by air than by boat. She motions to your ship.
Yeah,
Yeah, actually that makes sense. That's what's up.
Yeah, we should have left like a
Lame.
while back, but Then we
Not
got
to,
caught
not to
with all
mention, if
kinds
you
of
guys are
stuff.
going to Kanto, all you gotta do is go past the mountains to the south.
What?
Huh?
So it's close. It's not like across the planet.
No, we're like on the same continent as Kanto and Johto.
Oh man, I thought we were like.
You guys are
Same
taking. You guys are
continent?
basically taking a long way by going through the water.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Well,
are
it's
we
free
doing-
travel, so take what you can get, I suppose.
there's fluffy beds and stuff, so we can just enjoy the boat
I'm
ride.
basing all of this on the Shinjo ruin theory. Because there is a set of ruins in the mountains above Johto called the Shinjo ruins that have things for Arceus and the other people there, and I'm only saying they're called Shinjo because it probably means that Johto and Sinnoh at least share some sort of landmass together. Anyway, and
Now we
by the
got
fact
that
that Sinnoh is extremely cold probably means it's some sort of a northern region. So you know, it all makes sense if you look at the map. Anyway.
Anyways, no, we're gonna go to the boat.
So yeah, you guys are basically by my map standards, you guys are basically going to the exact opposite side of the
Boating
continent.
all the way around the continent.
It's
That's
gonna take a
fine.
bit.
we
Yeah.
can roll around and flop on stuff and I don't know, pet
Man.
Eevee and Vulpix and everyone a bunch.
Team Break got lucky that we're their enemy. They get so much time to do all kinds of bullshit. Ugh.
But yeah, as she goes, it should be pretty easy for someone like me to get there. I could either get a plane or maybe try to find one of my Pokemon that want to take me or something like that.
You have a flying Pokemon?
Well, yeah.
What is it?
I have this really big Fearow. Me and Dakota found it when it was just a little egg, and it grew so big, and I love him.
Oh, that's so cute.
But right now he's off at the resort area to the north where to the northeast where that desert is.
Oh,
There's
okay.
a desert?
Yeah, it's off in the resort island to the northeast of Sinnoh.
Awesome.
Oh yeah.
He ferries people over the desert for them. He's a really big sweetie.
We should go dig there at some point and see if we can find hidden treasures.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Either way,
Pirate, that's where I would put treasure.
again, if you guys need anything, either call me or head over to Phil's, let him know about what happened with Dakota and me, I guess. He won't judge me, I don't think, if you tell him that I went a little crazy. He might judge me a little bit, but I don't care.
I think it'll be fine.
He wouldn't rat me out. I have a bunch of stuff on him, too.
Oh,
Oh.
all right.
Dirt
then.
on that nerd.
He'll call me, be like, "Oh, why'd you do that? Kidnapping's illegal." And I'm like, "Nerd, I know so much about you."
And also, you technically didn't kidnap us, so
Exactly.
you didn't do anything. Well, we'll definitely do what we can.
Hmm. She looks back toward the city. Are you guys planning on leaving tonight? There's I feel kind of weird being me and Linoe here being the only two to see you off. Have you already said your goodbyes to everybody else?
Several times.
Several times. That's true.
Yep.
We keep saying goodbye and not
One
leaving.
sec. I phone Ulysses.
You phone Ulysses. You hear a ringtone up at the top of the ship. You just hear, "Hello."
Hey, Uncle Ulysses.
Yeah, what is it, Keanu?
Keanu? Are we leaving tonight or tomorrow?
We can leave basically whenever anybody is ready at this point.
Alright, we're leaving like whenever. Thank you. Hang up.
You hang up. You just hear, "No problem." you see like a hand over at the ship just waving over.
Beautiful.
You know, never mind.
Oh, all
Are you sure, Keanu? Are you sure you don't want to continue whatever you were going to say?
Well, remember that dinosaur thing that was like rampaging through the town and it smoked Ulysses real hard?
The Rampardos? Yeah.
Sure that. So, like, he just like bare knuckle boxed that thing when it showed up, and yet he was hiding from Daniel Radcliffe when we first met him. He probably could have took him.
Unless Daniel Radcliffe is stronger than you think.
Maybe, man. Like, sure, that hyperfang is probably
Hey!
scary.
That was
but-
a giant fucking Raticate!
And it was a dinosaur.
Dinosaurs are cool to die to!
Okay, you know, that's fair.
Like they're big.
If I'm gonna die to something, I don't want it to be a giant Raticate! Also, hi!
Hi.
I'm gonna go inside now so I don't listen to your conversation. Give you a little
Alright.
privacy.
Thank you.
Hey.
Hey, somebody call up Lee. Tell him to get back. I know he's over at the center.
All right.
I think he said he was saying goodbye to the Geodude. Yeah. Later.
Hmm. Well, now we gotta go.
Nurse Rock.
Well, we can go by the Pokemon Center real quick then.
Maybe.
Make sure he gets back here.
Yeah, you head over that way.
Yeah.
Haley J looks to you guys. Lenoa looks to you guys as Lenoa seems to part from Reyna. Reyna's doing that thing where she's doing that ugly cry.
Aww.
And she's just like, you look just like my best friend who I loved amazingly, and like and she was your grandma, and you're really cute, and I feel like I'm your grandma, you know? It's like that is not the life that we have. that is not what we are to each other. At which point Reyna just kind of let go of Reyna. As Reyna just kind of like floats back, just doing that ugly sniffles.
No.
Lenoa takes Larvesta off of her shoulder, looks down at him. She seems to lean down to Larvesta as she says something to Larvesta. Varric, you're around if you want to roll perception.
Yes, I would love to roll the perception.
Okay, my dude.
I'm not sure if this is a dice that I've used or planned on using.
Let's get rid of it then.
All right then.
It's away from the other dice, so we're gonna assume you used it.
I'll use this one because I don't trust my dice rolls, and when I say that, I typically roll bad. Come on. That's a 13. Nice. Plus my 6. That's a 19.
You hear her as she leans down toward Solaire, which I guess is named Solaire now.
I just changed it to that because someone called him something else.
And she says, "You get strong now." Before she goes over toward Keanu and hands him off.
I give her a big hug.
She try to give Lenoa a big hug.
Yep.
Roll strength.
Okay. It's good seeing you again and stuff. And 8.
You go to hug her. You get a quick hug in before she pushes you off of her and keeps you at arm's length. And she's like, "Yeah, you too." Remember the bet.
Right, there was a bet. Okay. Yeah.
Call
I'll
me
do
if
that.
call me if anything changes with him,
I mean, we'll call you all the time, anyways.
and let
You
me
get
know
updates
if
on how the
let-
day's
let me-
been going.
let me know if he needs anything.
Okay.
And I can't let you guys starve or anything. So let me know if he needs any food.
Okay.
And if he gets any bigger, just send me a picture or something.
Okay.
And if he does anything important, I guess, I want to be able to make sure that he's well known for it. So Let me know if he does anything important.
You're a nice lady, Lenoa.
Get out of here.
I
She leaves.
can't yet.
As Haley J is looking at you like, all right then, I guess it's time for us to go to the Pokemon Center. Lenoa grabs her by the arm. They're not gonna leave if you guys keep saying goodbye to them. But she's dragging her away. But no! She's reaching to Evelyn like, no!
Don't worry, I've memorized your number.
She's reaching out to Evelyn like,
What? Was there something else? What did you...
I have to tell you something!
Oh, okay, I'm gonna run over with Dusty on my back, apparently.
She like tries to reach out to pet you. Lenoa pulls her back. Just one more. No. Evelyn.
And they were never seen again.
No. She drags her back into the city.
Evelyn's just like, say goodbye, Dusty, and she says it loud enough for Haley to hear.
Finnegan just makes little yip noises at her.
Yee.
No! You hear her screaming even throughout after you guys can't see her anymore. You just hear, do you know how cute she is when she's flustered? Do you even know?
You know,
And
I was
she's
gonna
gone.
let her get one in, but now I'm, whatever about it.
I mean, she's not wrong.
It's at this point, you guys know that eventually Lee will come back, but he seems to be off at the Pokemon Center saying goodbye to Rockman. If you guys would like to go there, you definitely can. He will come back, so there's no real reason in the meta if you guys don't want to. You guys could potentially try to go and find anybody else that's in the city and say goodbye to them, even though, again, you guys have said your goodbyes several times. I just want to know what you guys plan on doing from here on. As Reina just kind of like does sniffles, she looks over at you, Keanu. She knows that she's ugly crying. She just goes, and then she flies into the ship. Like, not into a window or into a door, just into the ship.
I'm gonna go show Raina around the boat. Because I don't think she knows where stuff is, really. If you guys want to go to the center, that's cool.
I mean, the only thing I would have to ask is, do we want to try and bring Rockman with us, or should we just let him see at the Pokemon Center?
It's up to him. I mean, Ulysses wanted us to give all the experimental Pokemon away, and then we just said no.
He said he wanted them to be in the wild.
He
You
said-
know, he wanted us to, like, just disperse them around. Yeah, no. But aside from that, like, if he's happy, man.
Yeah, he seemed pretty happy there.
Alright, I figured I'd ask.
Anyways, I'm gonna go look and stuff for a treat for Ducky for being such a cutie today.
You did
Where is
really good
Ducky?
today.
Oh, there's Ducky.
Well, I've made
All right, you're gonna make your way into the ship.
Yeah.
Varric, you're gonna make your way into the ship.
Yep, I mean, I don't have any other preparations to make. I mean, I could stand out there and hopefully wait for my fletchling to come back. Probably on, like, the deck.
Evelyn, April, do you guys have anywhere you want to go? Do you guys have anything you want to say?
I have no words for anyone. I am dead inside. Let's go.
You don't
Yeah,
want
I'll
to. You don't want to
call
say
her
goodbye
Joy.
to your boss, April.
No, like a knife plastered into him. So let's go. Jagger.
I'll go in the boat.
I could just call Nurse Joy. I realized I have her number.
Bye, Nurse Joy.
Oh, just no.
Phones are way convenient, man.
A man walks onto the pier, looks off to the ship, sees his former employee getting onto the ship, nods toward the ship. You're doing a great deed for Sinnoh. And then he walks away.
His headband, like, blowing in the wind.
Bitch, fuck you.
Nods approvingly and walks away.
Yeah, he deserves to be flicked. Hang on a
He's
second.
going out of business
Stop
without
flicking
people.
things. You keep knocking things over when you guys flick things, so stop flicking things. Let go. There you go.
There we go. I was trying to make it as small as possible so it wouldn't fly.
Where's the boy?
He's over here.
Where?
Over in his own corner.
No, not that one. The one that played Vegeta that one time.
Oh, Lee, he's right over here.
Where's Lee? Oh, I see him now. Okay, cool. Lee's over at the Pokemon Center. Nurse Joy is standing off to the side. Rockman is there. He leans down to Rockman. Dude! Lee! Dude! Lee! Dude! Lee! And he goes back to the ship.
As he leaves, the phone rings. Hey, Nurse Joy, is Lee there?
No, he just left. I don't understand. All he said was Lee over and over, but Rockman seemed to get it, so I guess it's fine.
He's probably just saying his goodbyes for now. Y'all have a good one. We'll be back.
Dude!
Hopefully no one gets Rampardos. Yeah, that was what happened. Yeah. But
As Rockman and Nurse Joy are left behind.
Yep. And then they died.
and then everybody died. The end.
That night, Arby's waifu, Humongous, Thanos Bastardson, they all partied with my student loans and Smith of Dig Obama. Chelsea was there too.
Almost forget Chelsea.
She got double the amount she got last
They
time.
hug good
It's a
people.
pretty good time.
They had a great night. They had a toast to Keanu. Cause he won, but he didn't get to come party with them.
You had a date.
Dude, let's get rid of all these. Boop. As Fumamon and Pheromone had their things told to them, their separate decisions. As Pheromone thought it was bullshit, but she got taken off to jail because she's horrible. She goes to jail now. Fumamon was not sent to jail, and she was sad because her mother went to jail, and her mother's like, "You shouldn't have stabbed Pokemon. Now I'm going to jail, you stupid daughter." And she's like, "Wah, Mom."
Oh no!
Mother.
Mommy.
Kathy furiously taking notes.
Mother, please give me the love juice.
Kathy Quill Coolidge is busy writing down all the information she got from that picture with Team Break on it, trying very much not to write about the Guardian Mesprit leaving fucking Sinnoh. Because that'd probably be a really good story and would get her rich, but she promised and all. We'll see how well she sticks to that promise.
Look, I won't be too mad if she does, because she's writing a story about Team Break. She's probably gonna get hurt because of it. So,
Ratatouille and Illegal Joe with their waitresses. They hear about this party happening over at the Indian place, and they go hang out there, start fucking playing music. Thanos Bastardson gets into it. He gets a ukulele too. It's great.
An electric ukulele. This is a new instrument. Oh yeah, do any of you guys know how to play guitar? Because I gotta learn now.
I guess.
No.
I'll figure it out. I'm sure it's not that hard.
Yeah, it sounds like it'd be pretty easy.
Holland
Yeah,
and
just
and
stick with the
Rampardos.
strings, right?
Yeah.
Holland and Rampardos will make their way back to Iron Island, waiting for any challengers to come by. Rampardos being a big old boy and snorting and doing his thing because he's a big old babe. With all that being said, you guys leave Sinnoh behind as soon as you step into those doors, essentially. Upon getting in, Keanu, you show Reyna around. Do you want her to be in your room or do you want her to have her own room?
That is a her decision and not a Keanu decision.
Sounds like a Keanu decision because I asked Keanu.
Yep, and God can go fuck.
Oh god. You see, I'm
What do
seeing
you
there's not room in your relationship for Arceus. Go on.
What do you mean,
Listen,
Keanu?
I sleep with all of my Pokemon, but
It's just-
sometimes that makes me ask questions. As in, this is the first time that's made me ask a question.
I mean, is she your Pokemon, Keanu?
No, but she is a Pokemon, but she's not a Pokemon, but she is, and that's the damn problem.
I mean, at that point, she may be a little lonely. She doesn't have any Pokemon of her own to sleep with. Do you want to send any of your Pokemon over with her?
Just hold my full.
Huh?
Just like hold my full picks.
Do you want her to have a room to her and Marilyn?
If you would like a room, then there's tons of empty space around here. I've got tons of snuggly things. I'd let you hold Eevee, but he might try and smooch you because he's a bit of an he's Eevee. Marilyn would probably be really cuddly. Tropius wouldn't fit in your room, so you can't bring her.
Tropius would not fit.
Your sheets would get wet if you brought Biggie because he cries a bunch. But if you filled the bathtub or something, you could float him in there, and he seems to have a good time.
Well, why does Biggie cry?
I honestly don't know.
Hmm.
He's the happiest when he's in water, so I just try and do that for him when I can.
Well, I could hold on to Biggie if you want, if
Sure.
you don't mind.
No, not at all. You a homie.
Yeah. I'll make sure that the bathtub is full. Do any other water Pokemon want to stay?
I don't have any other, but you could ask around
Okay.
if you wanted to. All right, I have a sheet for. Do you want to go and play in a bathtub?
Piplup looks to you, looks back toward her. Bathtub. Piplup will go. It's mostly Piplup mostly just doesn't want to be around Marilyn.
That makes sense.
Rivalry.
As Reyna seems to be very much not wanting to be around you while she was ugly crying, so she speeds off.
Oh.
She speeds off toward her room, like, eh. This is really fun, and I really want to go, but eh. It's like this isn't tears of me of me regretting my actions. It's tears of sad. Eh.
It's her crying, and then Biggie starts to cry, and then she starts.
Biggie, don't cry. If you cry, I'll cry, and then what's Ducky gonna feel like? Ducky's gonna feel like she's left out.
I want to cry too.
Ducky just watches them like, you guys fucking crybabies.
Barmaster, just giant gibbly tears coming out of him.
You guys all make your way there, as you guys do. And this one. You guys notice footsteps coming down from the top, as well as, again, Lee comes in eventually. Lee, I'm back. Ulysses makes his way down from the deck. He looks to you guys. You guys done with everything you want to do?
Pretty
seems
much,
like-
yeah.
No, I got a lot of stuff I want to do because I'm gonna probably get pretty old at some point, and so I got plenty of time. Don't worry about it.
He looks at you. He nods. He's just like, yeah, we've all been there, Keanu. I think about my imminent demise a lot too. How many Pokemon have I fought? And it's never enough. Anyway.
Good to see you.
He looks to you guys.
In case, so that room over there, that's Raina's room now. I hope it wasn't occupied before, but it's Raina's room now.
We have plenty of rooms.
Okay.
I was expecting you guys to bring a lot more people with you.
I mean, they could come if they wanted.
And by
but
that I
they
meant
can't
you guys
otherwise.
brought a lot of people with you. The entirety of the bottom floor is taken up.
Yeah.
We have scientists and miners for some reason, and I mean, I'm mostly gonna have them carrying stuff. I hope they don't mind that.
I don't think they will.
Probably a similar job with less, I don't know, coal dust.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably better for him in the end. A life of somewhat crime, but not really anymore. I don't really know what I don't really know what I'm doing, to be honest.
Questionable ethics.
Questionable
We're like
ethics is a
weird
good way to say it.
Crime fighters, but sometimes we definitely break the law.
All I know is that I need to get back at those who betrayed me.
Oh,
Mostly
you
because
vigilantes?
if I can get back at those who betrayed me, then technically that makes up for the betrayal part, which technically means I didn't make any mistakes, which technically means I'm right.
I don't think that's how that works, but we'll roll with it.
It's
like
all
if
right,
an
Evelyn. You'll get the
undefeated
criminal.
wrestler loses.
It's all right, Evelyn. You'll get the criminal mind eventually.
No. Nope.
I know April's already gotten it.
What?
April's basically my first mate at this point. I would say that, but of course, you know, then, well, Sherry might get mad. So, she's like, she's like admin alpha, and you guys are all like beta. You understand?
Yeah.
All right,
No.
good.
Okay.
Okay.
Speaking of which, he goes forward. You guys have done quite a lot for me. Going through all these dangers and seeing all my dirty laundry like that. I want you guys to know that I do appreciate it. So anything on this ship, and anybody here, I want them to listen to you guys. I know you guys don't want to really throw your hats in the ring with someone like me, but after all this is said and done, I don't think I'm going to be going back to what I was doing before anyway. So, all I'm saying is, the position's open if you want it. At least until we fix things through. If you want to be my admins, I'll give you whatever.
Sure.
I'll give you whatever you need.
That sounds good to me.
Guess.
And there'll be a minimal amount of murder. Don't worry, I'm kidding. Kidding.
I hope you're. I
Yeah,
hope
we-
you're-
He doesn't.
Okay,
he
yeah,
doesn't
that's
say
what
that. He doesn't say that.
Who's like,
No
oh,
one's
I'm
died
far
yet.
ahead of you.
There'll only be murder whenever I really need it, and I'll always ask April for that. I'm kidding.
She's the guts.
All I know is that if I can trust you all to be my admins, then I can trust you guys to do stuff for me whenever I'm not there. And that means I can make anybody who works under me have to listen to you, and then I can trust something goes down. And if you ever betray me like my other admins, then I don't know, I'll find a new plucky group of people and I'll put my vengeance against you and I'll send them after you, and then they'll become my admins, and then at that point, if they betray me after becoming my admins, then I'll get a new plucky group of people.
This just sounds like a horrible chain of violence. Can't continue.
That sounds like an endless chain, and I don't think we're the type of people that will actually betray you.
As long as you don't betray me, there's no chain of violence. It's great. There's only one link, and once we get past that link,
We find the
I don't really know. I still don't know what I'm gonna do after all this.
Then we're over there.
We're over there at that point. We'll have a ship.
We
That'll be.
cancel
We'll have
that.
a ship. We'll have all my resources back, that'd be, you know,
Yeah.
we'll have
Is
we'll
it
get
like
we'll get to
warm
that. We'll
there?
get to that later.
Is it more
Mhm.
like a Lola there, or is it here there?
We'll get back to that.
Okay.
All right. Speaking of climate, I have to ask you guys, since we're basically going to the opposite end of this continent by boat, I want to know, you guys think we should go up north or should we go down south? If we go up north, then we can make dock in several places off to the other sides of Sinnoh. However, I still don't think we need to get out from there. People in Sinnoh aren't really gonna mesh with us right now, especially once we get underwater.
Where's the city with Lab with the person who turned themselves into a Pokemon?
Chocolate Bar Island.
I don't think that's where it was.
Cinnabar?
Turn himself into a Pokemon.
I don't know.
Was
I'll
it
be right back. I'm being called.
Does Ulysses know about that?
No idea.
I don't know if he was there when we.
It's somewhere. I guess.
Well, you would know. You would know it was Cerulean.
Oh.
Yeah,
But he wouldn't know because he wasn't there. He's like,
Oh.
someone turned into a Pokemon. What?
Where, is there any place close to Cerulean?
I mean, we're gonna be going to Kanto either way. Cerulean doesn't have its own port, so we'll have to go through Vermilion there. We're planning on making a quick dock in Cinnabar Island, letting Lee and the scientist off there. Maybe taking a small break there if we need it, and then heading off to the port in Vermilion. At which point, you guys can do whatever you need to there. From what Chemo said, she's gonna be heading off to Saffron after that, getting on the bullet train.
Okay.
However,
should
if we
check
take the south exit and head off toward the ports off in Johto, then I can probably let her off at Olivine. I'm not sure which would be quicker, to be honest, going through Saffron or going through Olivine, but one's in Johto and one isn't, so who knows?
Okay, well,
I basically want to know: do you guys want to go off to the north, through around Sinnoh that way? We'd have to probably dock off at the resort area. We can't really stop at any docks in Sinnoh, like I said. Or we can go down to the south and we can dock off over at Olivine before heading to Cinnabar. Either way, we will have to resupply somewhere.
I'm a south kind of guy. Maybe that's just me. Because that's like warmer, right?
Both are pretty all right. If we go north, we will have to go past Snow Point, which is a little cold. By a little cold, I mean I don't think I've ever seen it.
A little bit.
And by a little bit, I don't think I've ever seen it not cold there. So take that as you will.
If you ever see it not
I'm a
cold, you should
south
probably
kinda
start
guy.
worrying.
Generally, if I'm too warm, I hop like some snow cones. Me and Marilyn will just get a tasty treat. But if I'm already cold, then like
What
I
do I
need to
do?
put more clothes on, and that's just not okay.
Keanu seems to want to go south. Does anybody else have any other options?
That's a pretty good point. If it gets too cold, we're all gonna, won't have snow cones. That's gonna suck.
Snow Point's not too bad, but I'm fine either way. South is fine with.
Okay.
Also, there's this like floating diner that's gonna be in Olivine that you guys gotta try.
Okay, I'm gonna. Too
It's
late
kind
to
of
jump
like a
off this
jail,
ship. I'm just
And
gonna.
we had a big dance. By big, I mean it was just me and Raina.
It was an alright dance.
It was pretty good. We were the best dancers there. I can say that much. We were the only dancers there, but we were the best by that
That
date.
is
We were
how it
also the
works, yeah.
worst. Bet I want snow cones now. So yeah, my vote south.
Oh, sounds
Alright.
good. Yeah.
It's gonna take us around 2 weeks to make it all the way to Cinnabar. We'll take up a port in Olivine after about a week, and we'll see how things go.
Sorry about that. Yeah, that I think that sounds good to me. What about y'all?
Yeet.
Yo,
I'm kidding.
you okay to-
Sorry, I had to get up because the dog got into the trash and there was trash
He just
everywhere.
goes up, bear hugs you, falls back, lets go. Yeet.
chucks you down the stairs.
Don't slide. God damn it.
it's gonna
Okay,
be,
there you go.
It's gonna be excellent, I think.
Okay.
I'm gonna go bug chemo.
You guys tell Ulysses to plan. Ulysses looks over. What the?
The boat.
It was the boat. Yep. Ulysses heads off toward the captain's quarters, where you guys had saw him going up against Daniel Ratcliffe before.
Mhm.
As he makes his way up to people who like join the games like later on in the series, and they hear us say stuff like where he fought Daniel Ratcliffe. Like, how do you think that has to feel? Like,
Very
Hey,
confusing.
Daniel Ra- We have a lot of
I'm
very
also-
weird NPCs.
I'm gonna say something confusing right now. I'm gonna go onto deck and see if I can find Vegeta.
Very weird names. Listen,
as
the Crobat who almost killed the population in the forest is called Jeff from Real Estate. I need you to understand this.
Ulysses makes his way up to the captain's quarters. You guys know that very soon you guys will be heading off. You see several people come in from outside. You see Mark and Chuck as they have came in from outside. They ask if things are ready. You guys say yeah. They flex their fucking muscles and they go out to make sure the boat's ready to leave port.
Bro.
Oh hey,
bro,
have y'all? Okay, they're gone.
bro.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Bro.
As they head off to do that, my dudes, the ship is about to head out. It'd probably be a bad idea to leave. Leave.
I just want to go up on
Did
deck
someone
so I
say
can
leave?
call for my bird.
Somebody say leave.
In the ocean.
I'd like to know, before you just say you're doing it, Emerald, I'd like to know. Aaron, you said you want to make your way over to Chemo's room?
Yep.
Do you mind if I come with you? I want to check on her.
Sure.
See how she's.
I hadn't made it to you yet, Eric.
I'm sorry.
Eric,
I
do you...
just figure.
Shut the I'm not even talking to you, Emerald. I said Eric. Eric, do you want you also want to go there?
Yeah.
Okay. Varick with a V.
There we go.
What do you want to do? You want to go down to the basement? Okay, no. You want to
I
go?
wanna
You want to
go
go
up
out to the deck?
Yeah.
Okay.
To the dungeon with
And
you.
April, where is it that you would like to head after all of this? Do you want to make your way anywhere in particular? Do you want to try to find anybody in particular on the ship? Do you want to? This is your last chance to jump off. Like, you're leaving your home country right now.
You know what? Like, first of all, I'm immigrating illegally. Second of all,
No, it's fine. There's open borders everywhere
second
except
of all,
for
I haven't said
what's its
goodbye to
place,
my
Galar.
parents. So they probably
Yeah,
think
the
I'm
only place with any closed borders are the Galar region, apparently.
First of all, I'm immigrating illegally. Second of all, I am carrying
It's
a
open
concealed weapon.
borders. Come on.
And third of all, listen. Second of all, I'm carrying a concealed weapon. And third of all, I haven't said goodbye to my parents, so they probably think I'm dead.
Do you really care? Like, your parents. Here's the thing, April. Like every other child in the entire world, your parents kicked you out when you were 10. Do you really care?
It's like I haven't seen them since I was 10 years old.
I mean,
And
I was
from that
kidnapped.
time, it's been X years. 11, I don't know. I'm gonna go with Barrick.
I was kidnapped, and I'm a rich boy, so you know.
Where do you?
Have
Where do
you been
you'll
contacted?
you'll head to the deck with Varric? Is that what you say?
Yep.
Okay.
It's like, of course I'm jumping on.
All right. Do-do-do-do. Evelyn and Keanu, you guys make your way outside of the room of Chemo. You guys hear the loud whistle that is signaling that the ship is about to leave port. You guys feel like a jostle in the water, very, very, very slightly. But then the ship's buoyancy takes over, and you guys don't feel much of anything after that. As it has pushed off from the docks, you guys are right outside of Chemo's room.
Chemo. Chemo. Chemo.
All you hear is coming from inside.
I think she might be.
You notice the door is not locked.
I open the door.
You see, sitting on her bed, there is a Mesprit who is touching her feelers to Chemo's head. Chemo is just like sitting there with the most chilled out expression. Where she's just like, welp, I guess yep. You guys remember this happening a long time ago? whenever like you guys had just found Mesprit.
Are we interrupting?
Mesprit hears you guys come in. Mesprit like lets her little feelers go and goes, Mesprit, and flies over to you guys. At which point Chemo shakes her head like, oh god.
Hey Chemo. Mesprit, we're in the country, just in case you didn't know, but we're gonna be going to Kanto now. Also, I want to pet you. I pet Mesprit.
Mesprit lets you pet and like nuzzles into your hand as you do. She seems to be fully aware she's leaving Kanto or leaving Sinnoh.
Just letting her know, just in case. Hey Chemo, so you were like real like out of it earlier. Are you okay? You getting sick? Do you want like some I don't know?
I was what?
Some Bulbadrill?
I was what now?
You seemed really out of it earlier. You like went back to bed super early and you've been here all day.
Huh?
You didn't get like another headache, did you?
Headache? No, I feel fine. Have I gotten up today? She looks outside. It is night. She like goes over. We're leaving. The ship's leaving.
Yeah, we're gonna go down to Olivine, and then we're gonna dock there for like a day to resupply and stuff, and then we're gonna go around to Cinnabar, and then to Vermilion City.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to Olivine.
Yeah.
I guess I could maybe head out there then.
I mean, if you have to, otherwise you can totally come with us to Kanto, and then we can take you on the big train.
Yeah, I'd be happy to have you along for a little longer.
I'll think about it. It's still a pretty big walk, I guess, from Olivine, but either way, I'd have to have a decent walk from. I'll figure it out later.
Also, Raina's back, and she's all floaty and stuff. She's a little sad because she was all emotional after leaving Lino and junk. But she's running a bath for Biggie and Ducky right now.
Oh, your ghost girlfriend's back. As she says that, she then immediately, like, there appears to be, like, a twitch in the eyebrow, like, girl... That's right! Wait!
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's official or anything.
Keanu,
Like,
why are you cheating on Reina?
cheating on Raina?
What?
What?
I saw all of them.
I don't follow.
They said that you had a harem.
Evelyn, what's a harem?
Oh, right, yeah. He doesn't.
Solid defense.
That was, I think. There's,
Evelyn,
Is
you're.
that like?
it seems that Chelsea has the wrong idea. about
Didn't
what's
she say
happening.
she was a part of it?
I mean, she thinks whatever she thinks. I don't know her very
I
well.
can't believe
really
I can't
nice.
believe you're cheating on Reina.
I'm not.
I don't think he is. I think he's
We-
just.
I just went on my first date with her today.
Mm.
We went and danced and stuff, and it was a lot of fun, albeit difficult. And then we had salad. We had the salad before and after.
Mm.
Yeah.
So you did go on a date with her then? You didn't forget?
No, we went.
Oh, okay. She looks to Evelyn. None of those other girls then?
I mean, I don't really know any of them that well, but I
Looks at
don't
Keanu.
know.
None of those other girls then?
I don't understand.
How many of them are you
That's
dating,
right.
Keanu?
I don't even know if I'm dating Raina, man.
All right, whatever. If Raina's fine with it, then I'm fine with it. I don't care.
Have you done what you did with Raina tonight with anyone else?
No. No, tonight's the first night I've ever done that, like, just period. Normally it's just me and Marilyn.
Well, good. Just make sure that, if you do anything like that again, make sure to let her know, I guess. Or I guess if you're not doing stuff with her, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm not supposed to tell you what to do or anything or
Anyways, I was worried about you. Are you okay?
Both of you guys roll me for perception.
Doing it. Shit for this.
Yeah, that was sick. Although I only rolled a 3.
I rolled a 3 as well.
You guys aren't really entirely sure what's going on with Chemo. She seemed very much upset. However, she seems to be calming herself down. You also see there happens to be a little tail thing coming out from Mesprit and kind of tapping on the back of her. She seems to be calming down considerably faster. Thanks. All right, stop rubbing me off.
But she's so
Bats
soft.
at Mesprit. Sorry. All right. Whatever. How was your
I mean,
contest?
What was there to be sorry about? It was great. Piplup did a good job.
Who? What?
And so I got a Piplup. So you see this guitar?
Why do you have a guitar?
So the guy who had this guitar threw away a Piplup because the Piplup lost at a contest, and he was mad at it. But he then kind of grew as a person and got a Thunder Lion. And I met Piplup, and Piplup was really upset about the guy in his Thunder Lion. And I was like, Marilyn, would it be okay if I entered this Piplup instead? And so me and Piplup talked things out, and then she kind of just suddenly became Thor. And we went to the Pokemon contest with Piplup, and then she did real good. It was some fierce competition, but then she jumped through lightning, and it was crazy. But then he felt real bad about making the Piplup set, so he gave me this guitar. Do you know how to play guitar? Because I got to learn now, because I feel bad about just owning one and having it just to have it. I don't want to be that guy.
I know a bit about string instruments.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Not. I've never played one of those.
Could you teach me a little bit though, what you do know?
Maybe I can show you the different chords. I guess if they work the same.
Awesome. We have a week before you have to figure out your Olivine thing, and then I could totally show you. So that place that I went with Raina earlier, they have it there. We should all go because they're really nice there. I don't understand the jail theme, but I mean, they their customer service is on point. They came and sang at us for some reason, and that's why we started dancing. And that was fun. And then there was a giant V in the sky. Do you believe in aliens?
Aliens?
Yeah.
They say that
Giant V?
They
I'm
say
pretty sure it's not alien.
they say that Clefairy came from the moon,
Mm-hmm.
and
Maybe it was a
she looks over toward Evelyn. Don't you have a Pokemon that kind of fell from really
she
high?
fell from space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think like a
So I
space
guess.
Pokemon was flying around, and
I buy
it gave me a V, and it felt cool.
Also, what, a giant V?
A giant V.
What, like,
Evelyn, this
what?
is a very distinct feature of something. Why don't you go ahead and roll me a Pokemania?
Fucking no, man.
Oh God, you don't have any inspiration, do you?
Yes, I do. I'm gonna use one.
Oh, is it
actually.
down here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought that might have been your used. I'm glad you used it.
Thing. God damn it.
Unfortunately, you don't have really enough information to go under. It could mean a lot of different things. Hey, if it maybe a V in the sky was like the strange trailings of a Rayquaza in the sky as it's eating Minior.
It sucks because I know exactly what it fucking is.
suck, man. Our knowledge outside of the game, unfortunately, is not as easy
no,
to
it
come
doesn't
by
really
in the
carry
game.
over. Doesn't carry over.
Yeah, so I like thought it was that fluffy little star thing that gave me all those wishes that I kind of turned Evelyn into a skitty with. But I don't think it was that, because that one always kind of said hi, and this one, like, it definitely, I think it knew we were there, but it didn't come say hi. It was just like, "What's up?" I'm like, "Bruh," you know?
No. I've never had a Pokemon give me a Celestial V. Sorry.
When you put it like that, it sounds weird.
I don't know what that could have been.
Maybe if you think about it for the next week or so, Evelyn, you might have an idea. I'm kidding.
Maybe. I read a lot of books.
Anyways, I just wanted to check on you and make sure you weren't, like, dying or something.
No, I'm fine. I'm sorry I missed your contest.
No, it's okay. You seemed like you were out of it, man. I don't want you to, like, put yourself out or, like, go into, like, a bad health place if you're not feeling 100, you know?
Oh yeah, and we worked out who was stabbing the Pokemon and such. And
Oh, you did?
got that taken care of. Yeah. She was also in the contest, the one who did the stabs.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, she didn't really know she was doing the stabs, because I guess she was practicing a really dangerous move that I still don't think she should have done anyway. Where she was like, throwing
Yeah, I
knives
don't
and
think
had
that
her
ignorance
throw
is really an excuse.
Yeah. Well, no, she went out of her way to make sure Pokemon weren't around when she was practicing, but she had pheromones on her Crobat, without knowing about it.
Like
so-
what happened earlier with the Rampardos?
Yeah, the one you got really mad at.
Yeah.
Is her mom. So she, I guess, was like trying to cheat for her daughter.
Her mom caused more Pokemon to get hurt.
Yeah.
Goes
She's
over
in
to
jail
her
now,
window, looks out, notices that Canalib is getting slowly out of reach. She's like,
She's going to jail now. It's fine.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, we sorted that all out, and thankfully, her daughter's not gonna be going to jail because she, made a mistake. She didn't know, so hope she learns not to throw knives anymore.
She's really nice. She saw that I was terrified of her Pokemon, so she didn't come too close to me.
Yeah, and her Crobat's super nice too.
I wouldn't know. I had my eyes
I
closed.
wouldn't know. She had a Crobat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Crobat have been shown to be really, really shown a lot over in Johto. Since that's where they were originally found. They are pretty interesting Pokemon. They evolve based on how much they like their trainer. So I guess if the trainer and the Pokemon must have been pretty well in sync.
Yeah.
Pretty simpatico. So there are like a lot of them in Johto.
Well, I mean, there's a few. We're gonna be going to Johto and Kanto, and honestly, I think that most Zubat were kind of shown to originate from Kanto,
Okay.
and right next to it is Johto, and well, that's whenever the first known case of a Crobat was shown.
And like, is it like everywhere, or is it like an isolated location?
When it's night, they're basically everywhere, I think.
Cool. All right. That's all I needed to know. I'm gonna go scream into my pillow.
Are you okay, Keanu?
No. I'll see you in the morning. And I walk away.
I've changed his name to reflect him.
Super scared boy Keanu. Evelyn, Keanu leaves.
Yep.
Yep. You wanna come in?
Sure, I was just gonna say hi to Mesprit, and I'll leave. I guess I'll just leave you guys to your things.
When you come in, you notice that if I can get to where you at? Where's that Bulba boy at?
Bulba boy.
There's Bulba boy. You notice that inside of her place, you see that there are several Pokemon.
Yay!
Hanging out together, doing their thing.
Oh, it's him.
Well, they're all friends.
Yay! I know. I thought he was just hanging out in the basement still.
As Totodile, Finnegan, and Bulbasaur are hanging out inside. You guys all come in. Mesprit just kind of like hangs herself up on a doorknob. Just kind of like lazily, swings downward, looking at everybody. You make your way in. Colonel comes in. She just shuts the door and goes and sits down. Do you want to try to hang out with the Pokemon and stuff during the first little part of this journey? Hang out with the Pokemon and Chemo?
For maybe an hour or so.
Okay, again, just for the first little part of this.
Yeah.
Keanu, you make your way over to your room. You open your door, Keanu. You go inside. What is it you would like to do inside your room? You okay? You let out Vivian and Marilyn, and you and Larvesta just go upside down and plummet into your bed.
Just scream into Larvesta.
I'm a big brave boy.
We'll get back to you later, Keanu. So, April, Varric, you guys make your way off to the docks. I believe I have something. Not entirely sure where it is. It could be in here. It is not in here. Oh well, I have a backup. It's fine. Objects, saved objects. I have a backup. It's fine, guys. There's a backup. I'm sure there is. Yep, perfect. I found the backup. It's the return of Shipchan.
So, am I the only one that sees a white black blank?
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
It's okay.
It's
don't
fine.
worry
They
about
can
it.
see it. Don't worry about it.
Endless void.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. I had another one, but I can't find it. So
Unsupported format.
don't worry about it. All right. How about you just don't worry about it? They can see it. You guys don't have to see it. Anyway.
Yeah, that's fine.
I had a ship for you guys to be on, so but I can't find it right now. You guys go out onto the dock of the ship. As you guys do, Varric, you look off towards Sinnoh.
Watch it! Watch it! Yeah, because I got up, I forgot that that's fucking Ulysses to wait a little bit. Fucking dog! God damn it! Fucking dog! Fucking getting the trash, throwing it everywhere. Fuck!
You just start like randomly using your Pokeball to return like toward the shore.
Fletchling's gone. Oh no.
I asked if you guys wanted to do anything before leaving.
I was fucking
Varric.
distracted because of the
Varric.
dog. I'm
Varric.
sorry.
Varric.
Yes.
Roll me for luck.
Alright.
Can you put inspiration
Two
in
and a-
those?
two and a-
Yeah, you can.
I believe you should check the donation.
All right, let's see here. Okay, I know somebody gave Emerald pity, so here's some respect. That's 5 respect inspirations. Let's see here. 1,
Wait.
2, 3,
What did it
4,
cost?
5.
Like 5 inspiration.
What are you gonna do, my dude? You gonna go with you gonna hope that in 6 rolls you'll get it? Don't do
Are
it.
you shitting me?
Don't do it.
Don't do it. I don't think you need more than that.
No, I like that. I like that. I like that spirit. I
I'll
like the
use the
spirit.
5 that I was given.
Okay. Go
I
ahead.
like the spirit.
First roll.
2.
Need higher than that.
18.
Need higher than that.
There you go.
It's a net 20.
Need higher
Three.
than that.
Like you can't do it unless you get on that 20.
Need higher than that.
5.
Need higher than that. The 19 was fine. The 13 was actually also fine.
The DC was 30. You fail.
He was trying to fuck on me.
As you are calling out to Fletchling, trying your best to get him to come to you, you guys notice from the top of the ship flies down a little Fletchling.
Oh, he was on the ship anyway.
Lena.
Flap, 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 flap. He was on top of the ship.
He looks so mad.
Oh,
Of you.
I was worried that you wouldn't come back.
He flies to Sinnoh.
No!
His final
Stop
goodbye.
doing this to me!
Opens his mouth. Ice beam. Like, what?
I will say, the DC was 12. If you would have got lower than 12, he might have saw that as his one chance to leave and rolled for his individuality.
Oh.
He might have been like, oh, he thinks I'm gone. I guess I'll be gone.
So he still could have gotten it even if he did.
Yeah, but you know, nobody likes when you roll for individuality.
Yeah.
Especially whenever your individuality is, what is his? 7?
Yeah, his is the base one that you get for catching a wild Pokemon.
Yeah, he might have just left.
Yeah. I need to fucking train this goddamn bird.
He seems pretty happy with having done his thing for the day. You notice that he's clean. He seemed to have taken a bath at some point. You notice that he seems to have a feather with his other feathers You see like in his little claws, there are like little like pieces of feather in them. He might have fought with a Wingull at one point.
Oh shit!
Like bits of bird viscera.
He might have fought with a Wingull at one point and said, "Fuck off, Wingull. This is my little tiny hot dog that child dropped." And yeah, at this point, you do notice. I want you to roll me for your perception, please.
Putting one in. I know it's my best stat, but you know, I can't ever trust my rolls. So 16 plus 3, which is 19. I mean, not 3, 6. So 26. 23. Fucking.
You notice that he seems to be he seems to look like he's a little bit stronger.
Oh shit!
And by a little bit stronger, I mean, you know, it's the training thing, so he needs 3 of these, but still. Just like before, whenever the calisthenics were being done in the gym.
Okay.
He did his own training today. He looks a little bit stronger.
Awesome. You did a good job, Fletchling, but from now on, I'm gonna do my best to train you. All right? I've completely messed everything up, and I've just been letting you go off on your own, and that's not good for you. So I'm gonna make you the best.
He has a 1/3 attack and a 1/3 HP training token.
Ooh, nice.
I did some rolls for him like a while back, like a long ass fucking time ago. And I knew he fought something. I'm just like, what would be the funniest thing for him to fight? A Wingull. What did he beat it? Yeah, sure. The Firebird beat the fucking Waterbird. Let's go for it. It's not a Firebird yet, technically, so it's fine.
He knows Ember. He's the best.
I defeated Kakarot. The Kakarot the Wingull. As Vegeta lands, he seems to land closer to April than to you.
Well,
that's life.
He lands kind of over near Goth Shy Girl because they're both fire types. Goth Shy Girl backs up, steps forward, backs up. He just waits.
What are you doing, Merrick?
Getting closer to Fletchling so I can talk to it.
He was listening to what you were
Use me as a
saying.
shield.
Yeah.
He was listening. He was listening to what you were saying earlier. It just didn't seem to care.
You can use me as a shield. Don't worry. Let's go.
Anyway, if you're still hungry, Fletchling, I was just about to go feed my Pokemon. How about you come with? Because you are my Pokemon.
Hey, we can get we can cook something, Merrick, and maybe that'll
oh well, he's
not
going
hate
over
you.
there. Hopefully.
He flew back up toward the top of the ship. You can see him from where you are.
You know what? Let's just let him do that. He can go up there.
Yeah, okay, you
run away.
You do your thing then.
All right, I was trying to be nice.
I'm gonna make you the
trainer
best.
here. And he fucks
We
off.
can still cook the meal. I can like okay, I'll
Come
leave it to
on.
your thing. I'm gonna come on, Milkshake.
Milkshake releases its pressure. I'm kidding. Vegeta's eyes go wide. Ah, what is this terrible power? Is it the legendary Poke Saiyan?
Milkshake has one brain cell, so like
Damn it, he's learning.
I don't
as
know how
he
to
fights.
tell you this.
He's learning as he fights.
He's just standing there, menacingly.
Menacingly.
Do you guys want to make your way back in?
Way back in. I don't know what Barrick's doing, but he looks like he's having a very sad moment, and I don't want to be near that. I don't want to make any emotional connection after that.
All right, you gonna leave? Are you gonna leave Vegeta up at the top?
I don't want to. I would like him to come with if I'm gonna feed my Pokemon.
I mean, you have a Pokeball
Telling you, we can
Alright,
make a
then.
meal.
if you want to.
We can make a meal, and then you can offer us a sacrifice. I am giving you the option.
Well, Fletchling, I'm gonna return you to your Pokeball, and I'm gonna let you out when we're gonna eat. All right?
Do-do-do, do-do-do. What do you want to do?
Does he look like he's getting angry or anything?
He's looking at you.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and return him. Does he make like he's gonna try and dodge it?
He makes like he's gonna. He makes like he kind of twitches a little bit, like he might had decided to fly away, but he eventually just gives up.
All right then. Well, my bird's back, guys! Hooray! Inside I go.
And
You
I'm
guys-
gonna
These
say-
things are supposed to be easy to train, apparently.
You guys make your way back inside. As you guys are doing that, Lee's going down to the bottom. As you guys make your way back inside, and as everything is going on, at this point, you guys all are around again. You guys will probably be going to bed soonish or getting things done soonish, because again, it is very late at night at this point. However, as the ship is going off into the sea, I will say that as everybody's getting back into the ship, as everybody's getting back into the thoughts of potentially leaving Sinnoh, like again,
Look.
April, you've never left Sinnoh before. This is a first for you.
It is a very new experience for
It's a
me.
very new experience being an
You know,
being
if
an
I'm
illegal
considering-
immigrant.
Yeah, it's really exciting. Like I've already broken the law. May as well, like, you know.
I mean, who needs to be an illegal immigrant whenever you're like apparently an admin of an evil organization? Who cares?
Like, you know, sometimes you put a foot in and you help a couple of tourists come around town, and then you become an evil illegal immigrant. Several accounts of probably very violent assault. Listen,
It's been about half an hour since the ship has gone off. It's been about half an hour since the ship has begun to leave Sinnoh. You guys are at this point heading off toward the south, potentially making your way toward Olivine City. As you guys have left Canalive City behind you, however, the four of you in your different places, I would like for each of you to roll me for your perceptions, please.
I-
All four of you.
Get inspiration.
the goth dice, the dice of death, and the dice of hell and trickery. I feel like the goth dice.
Okay.
8.
Fuck, man.
7 and 3 is so
12 altogether for
13.
me.
15 plus 4, that's 19.
April, you got a 19? Did anyone else not beat a 10?
I got 13.
Okay,
I
good.
got I got 10. I got exactly
I
10.
got
Okay.
7 and 6.
So did everybody at least get double digits?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, good. Because I was like hovering over your rolls for a second. I'm like, holy shit, did you guys just not? As you guys all go off to do each of your different things, April, you're heading off to potentially start making some food. Varric, you're heading back inside after returning Vegeta and being like, Vegeta.
Vegeta, I need you to fucking listen to me.
Evelyn, you're hanging out with the Pokemon inside of the room with Chemo.
Yeah.
Keanu, you're having a day. As
Yeah.
everybody gets settled, the ship moving off, a scream is heard from deep
Oh,
into
no.
the ship.
What
Oh,
kind of a scream?
okay.
A
Is it like
scream
a-
is heard, and that scream says, "Hey, let me go! You have to listen to me!" You guys hear Sherry screaming throughout the ship. The scream seemed to come from below. As that happens, you guys can do whatever you wish to do from that. But I believe we'll wait to know what you guys are exactly doing from that. Until next time.
How dare! You cannot hurt our end princess, you fuck!
Guys, you're out of Sinnoh.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
really? Illegal immigrant.
we're out
I've
of
been waiting my whole
Sinnoh.
life.
Dear God.
And
It only
every
took us-
and every single one of the people you guys brought with you is definitely a 100% helping you guys.
Obviously. Totally.
Especially that one guy.
And
who
if they're
didn't
not,
wanna
they're gonna
be
get
here.
fucking destroyed.
We'll see.
Remember that one dude who only came because he didn't want to die?
Yeah. He should have stayed that way.
Dead?
Being afraid and not stepping out of line.
Oh. I mean, maybe. I don't know.
I've been wanting, ever since you guys brought on one of the characters in particular, I've been wanting to have this happen ever since that happened.
Figured one of them was gonna be a fuck.
Go on me, you can't take me. Opens the door. It's like, aha, I finally got. Oh shit, we've left port.
Let's see here.
I didn't
It's-
even realize.
Yeah, it's weird that they waited until you guys left port.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. This guy looks like a fuck.
You won't drown a motherfucker.
You think we won't drown a motherfucker?
We have girl with knife. We'll win.
We have girl with knife. We will win. We win now.
We just win now. She is essentially the hero. She'll never lose. She's too lucky, you see. She will cut them down. They're gonna die.
We'll see what happens. Time to kill Sherry. I'm kidding.
She's
It's
the
the
traitor.
only way.
Turns out that she was the traitor, and she's just pretending to be grabbed.
Hey, let go of me! She says, dragging herself by her own lap.
Turns out it was all a plan by Ryalu here. He has to be the most adorable person on the ship, you see. So he's gonna kill all the other cute things until he
But
is.
I love him.
He's going to kill all of the other cute things until he is the only adorable.
Oh, well then he must die.
That's not perfectly cute as all things should be.
He's going to annihilate 50% of all cute things.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I was just talking about him running his fucking knocking over shit. Triplum, you self-destruct. Hey, I'm fine.
Oh my god, you go to the fucking the bottom of the boat and you self-destruct and sink it.
I will
Not
say,
this again.
next game, we'll see what happens here. Depending on what you guys do about that, we'll potentially get through the, hopefully get through all 2 weeks of your guys' little excursion.
Yay!
Well, we'll see. There'll definitely be some things you guys can do over that time, including training and other such things. Potentially getting some training done. I may have to rework how I had originally planned to do training, since you guys are all basically like turning your Pokemon into gods thanks to money. But we'll
Just like real
we'll see if we need to. We probably won't need to. By the way, there was 2 donations that I did not see or did not bring up. One of them was from Ronan Loss about an hour ago, saying someone should probably check on Chemo to make sure he's okay. Chemo Spiration. They did. And Arad gave $2 about 8 minutes ago, saying, I think I like respectspiration now. You're basically giving up respect to try to improve your roles. How fitting.
Oh. All right. I think I've had enough of bullshit, guys. I think the joke's run its course now.
I don't think it has.
Yes, please.
Listen,
At
now only
least get
$60.
it.
Hey, that mean, hey, if we take that logic though, like if you have pity inspiration, you're giving up your pity. Looks like Varric's all out of mercy.
Do I at least skip the dice, or was it to something else?
That was the Zubats.
Of course it was.
You monsters.
I'm getting really sick of it.
Over here, my face full of floof to get over my traumas, and here you are supporting villains.
What is happening?
There we go. Done. It's perfect. It's all
perfect.
things should be. But yes, with that being said, my dudes, we're gonna be ending things off rather shortly. Is anybody else streaming right now? I don't think so. Nobody that I know, at least. I could look into some other D&D boys, see if there's any is anybody else doing some D&D stuff right now.
Do it.
So guys, what'd you guys think
Yeah.
about the short Sinnoh adventure?
Short.
I don't know. I think they stayed there a little bit too long. You
I
know.
finished. I've been there for long.
But they
yeah.
wrapped up all the storylines, so that was pretty good. And I like the cliffhanger.
I'd like everybody to know, like, technically, if you guys didn't go back toward Eterna City, this could have ended a long time ago. This could have ended right after Mewtwo.
Yeah, probably.
Sinnoh could have
But,
just
you
been
know.
over at that point.
Yeah, but we're kind of completionists like that.
Completion.
I'm not
We're just
completionist
a
because
bunch
I
of
like
idiots.
serious. You know.
That's more accurate.
It gives us more credit than we deserve, I think.
Blue, was the first half of this episode actually just you on a date with Aaron? Shut the fuck up. So how about you shut the fuck up?
Oh, you're on the wrong listing for D&D.
Am I?
Yeah, you're on DND instead of D and D.
Oh.
Because there's an actual Dungeons and Dragons listing, which is where most roleplay streams go, even if they're not. Like I'm not watching, but I saw another one that they're doing.
Well, it's not letting me like browse for some reason, and it's causing my computer to lag out. So I think I'm just not gonna freaking do anything right now.
Let your auto host take care of it.
Yeah, I'll just let auto host work its magic. My guys, I hope everybody enjoyed and says we enjoyed ourselves. Next time, we'll see if we'll have any stops off, if we'll have any significant time in any other region before going to Kanto. I doubt we will, but it really depends on what these guys want to do. I guess. We'll see how things go for those 2 weeks, and we'll see if Sherry dies. So until next time, guys, I hope everyone enjoyed and says we enjoy ourselves. And like always, later days.
Who's ever fucking kidnapping Sherry is gonna get ice punched in the nuts so fucking hard.
Fucking